and rejoining in a sec.
50-50.
Is it gonna rejoin? I mean, YouTube isn't as bad as Twitch, so it might reconnect.
I think the short side of things is fine.
Yeah, no, accidental router problem.
Oof.
Yeah.
Yeah, the stream. Let me see.
It should be back in a sec.
That's the shorts one.
That was sad. Well, we'll get onto topic in a sec. I mean, it looks like it's reconnecting. It's saying connect to streaming software to go live.
Yeah, it's up.
Cool. I'll just say.
Yeah, no, Harry, I also thought my internet was dying. I got very worried.
me out here trolling people.
Panic, calm.
It's amazing. Me literally out here not doing a thing. But to answer your original question, I think Horizon West was a success because the first one was a success.
Let me actually get the sales numbers real quick.
I'm just trying to find a. There's like nobody here anymore. What the hell? People are sleeping. Man, it's only 12. Don't sleep, you people. It's vertical. Yeah, that's the short one. Okay, bear with me one sec. Hang on. Let me quickly just restart the stream properly. I might not have connected the right way around once. I have to stop on OBS and kick it up again. Hello there. You've joined literally at the point at which I restarted stream.
Oh, welcome.
Is Battlefield crashing again?
It looks like it. So, Forbidden West sold 8.4 million copies in just over a year. So it did pretty well compared to like other games. The franchise itself has sold 32.7 million. Comparing
good, bad,
that,
horrible?
Well, let's compare that real quick to Cyberpunk. 2077. Cyberpunk sold in just over a year 8 million copies and sold in total 30 million copies.
Ooh.
Comparing that to Elden Rings. This is now just using Google Stats. Elden Ring sold 13.
Hang on. Did it not connect to the right one?
The one is...
It may have fully restarted on a brand new thing. You bastard.
The one is a shorts one and the background is horrifying.
It's cursed, isn't it?
And the other one is currently just a black screen and it's still the wide aspect ratio one. It's fine.
Yeah, but the title is different than the one that was just up, which means it started the wrong chat. It reconnected on the wrong one.
Yeah, no, both are currently different names.
Yeah, because it was supposed to be
the previous one.
Yeah, so it was supposed to be the Neverending. So it basically
created a new stream. Yes.
Bastard. That's fine. It's okay. Not really okay, but I'll pretend. Hang on. I've just put it into Battlefield. I just need to make sure it's in the right categories.
Okay, so Elden Ring sold 13.4 million copies worldwide at the end of March in 2022. And it was released in 2022 as well. So it sold more than what both games did in a year. With like a 3-4 month range. And then 30 million by the end of April 2025.
Damn. But yeah, Harry, the reason why I actually do a deal stream, I stream to Shorts and to Big Fat YouTube. Sadly, when I reconnected the Wi-Fi because there was a problem with the modem, Unfortunately, at that time, it reconnected to the wrong one, so I had to kick it off the stream to put it back on, and then it connected in reverse order, which was really weird flags. But it's fine, we're here. But I wouldn't have expected like Horizon to have been such an okay-ish. Hang on. There we go. Ow. Pre-fired. Hang on. Do I hear stuff? No, I don't. I'm just going insane. It's fine, chat. I'm insane. To be so good, though. But also, like, I think, like, the 8-point-something million copies is kind of weak.
Well, this is going just based off of the Google statistic, not based off of all of the sales.
Yeah.
Like, it might be different on PlayStation or whatever. This could just be on Steam, maybe. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Hang on.
And to be fair, if we were going to look at the PlayStation Mark IV, let's say Horizon Forbidden West, the sales might have been a lot higher.
Oh shit! Hang on. Hang on. 1 sec, Maurice. I've got the brain capacity of a 2-year-old, chat. Give me a sec. Hang on. Stop shooting at me, you bitch. Ow! Okay. Anyway, Maurice, please continue. I've just been hacked.
No worries. Let me look at Ghost of Tsushima real quick.
Oh, that game was so amazing. I still need to play it properly. I keep on starting it, losing where I am, restarting, and it's like a never-ending. It's like an abusive relationship. Like I should know better, but it just keeps on happening.
Yeah.
There you go. Up. Get out of my way, you fat bastard.
It sold apparently over 13 million copies.
8. Well, see, now that I count as a success, because I was going to say, like, 8 mil for a AAA title. That's kind of weak. Not weak, but, like, if you take into consideration the development costs, marketing costs...
Those numbers I gave was for a year. It's not the entirety.
Yeah, but, like, you look at your first year to know if a game makes profit. You don't undercover its life, right? So over the first year, Ghost of Tsushima is my favorite. I mean, to be fair, I do need to play it, so maybe we do... Oh shit. Maybe we do a Tsushima stream. There's cats. We're playing Tsushima on stream. We're doing Tsushima one-time walkthrough at some point, I swear. We'll have like
fair. The thing is with Ghost of Tsushima, for example, it sold 2.4 million copies in the first 3 days, which is huge numbers. And then it sold a total amount of 13 million. It doesn't show me per year, but I'm assuming that 3 years earlier.
Damn it. Oh, dude, don't. Skull and Bones was fully like delayed by, in my opinion, 10 years. It should have come out when Black Flag, just like a year after Black Flag, or maybe 2, you know, build that hype up, keep it in people's minds, remind them. But what happened, they did the classic thing of, oh, let people forget it, and they're going to bring it back. And then what happened? Well, the game looked like shit because, well, the game had 10-year-old graphics and played like a 10-year-old game. Because, surprise, surprise, it was a 10-year-old game!
Skull and Bones, from what I remember, was basically the Black Flag equivalent of just the boat riding sequence.
Yeah, and that's what people loved in Black Flag. Everybody loved it. But the problem was they messed up by... Oh no. There we go. Hang on. Oh, I couldn't hear them with a mask. But I messed up because it was like... wasn't it like an $80 initial game charge? Like my brother in Christ, that's a lot of money. $80 for a game.
If I were to buy the game... If I were to buy the game now, it would be a $40 game.
Yeah, I mean,
and that's not to mention that you have the deluxe and premium edition as well, which is a year 2 thing. So you basically missed out on the first year.
Yeah, hang on, I'm gonna go pick up this med pack. Go the long way, chat. Jaticus, come with me. Oh lord. I remembered I can't see anything on this map, chat. That's what my crosshair is.
I would play Sea of Thieves, but I get seasick fast, and I would rather play it with friends who also don't know how to play the game, so it's just a bunch of people who don't know anything. Instead of one person just handling everything.
I wanted to play Sea of Thieves, but then, like, the people I used to play the game with, they were so far ahead that it was like, okay, Timmy John, like, don't worry, you just sit all pretty on the boat and look sexy for us, and we'll do everything. And I'm like, really, I want to do stuff, please, let me do stuff. Hang on, I want to set myself on fire.
Yeah. And I think I know the people you're talking about as well. Because that's the only game they played for a while.
Yeah. Exactly. Man knows. Oh, rip.
And I think that was also the same time when you were still in the same country as me.
I think it was on that edge, or I was just about to leave. Sons of the Forest. Sons of the Forest, that's the, ironically, The Forest sequel, right? If I recall correctly.
Yes.
I mean, I still need to finish The Forest, because that game gave me friggin' heart problems, I swear. Oh lord, hang on. We're gonna jump.
I mean,
there we go.
I think I have The Forest. Yeah, I've got The Forest.
Ow. Yeah, we both have it because we played for a bit on back when I did Twitch streams back in 2020, I think.
We did?
Yeah.
I remember playing it with Kane and the others.
Yeah, because I played with someone, and I know it wasn't with other the other group. That I know for sure, which means it has to have been, it has to have been with either you, or I'm imagining a fictional universe where something happened. Chat. Because I do have a Twitch
his brother
stream.
also has the game.
No, it wouldn't have been either of those two. Because I was playing with someone and they were basically like walking me through and teaching it co-op wise, and I like burnt the house down by accident.
To be fair, that does sound like something that I would rage at, which I might have, which might be you, which might be
like,
ringing a bell.
That does sound like something you would do. Be like,
I mean, to be fair, the amount of times both me and you played something, either turn-based or just as is, I'm just like do casually going about my day, and I just see you saying, "Hello, Juan," or "Hello, Maurice, I've brought home a pet," and it's just a fucking T-Rex.
Exactly. It's like the classic meme of, by the way, should I not have brought this to the base? And it's like an end game mini boss that's there, and you're like confused. Unga bunga, why is this here?
Yep. I mean, Sons of the Forest would be fun to play co-op, because it's a refreshing feeling from the forest. Okay. But Repo is also incredibly fun. And I do want to play Repo though. I do want to play it. I would recommend that maybe Elaine also gets it as well, because it's so fun to play it with people, and you have to play it with people. It has to be at least 4.
Yeah. Yeah, because the amount of funny videos I see online of it is just, it's amazing. I just love it. It's
let me check. I got the game April 18th. Mm-hmm. I have played 15 hours of the game total.
So it's not bad.
Not bad at all. And that's mostly just when I play with them as well. But then we play like probably 3-4 hours at a time.
I see. Also...
Yeah?
No.
No, I was just going to say they're also bringing out an update to make it even more expressive, because now you can emote with the characters.
Oh, okay, that's going to be amazing. Okay. Oh, it's just going to be like, anyone who wants to see Repo or Schedule 1, let me know, because that sounds amazing. But Schedule 1, I think, is a single-player game. Still, yeah. I stand by it.
Yeah.
Like, dude. Federal...
It's a fun game, but because you're playing it with multiple people, the amount of things you can do is spread out thin, and then it just feels like you're just hanging about.
Or you played Schedule 1 with Kane, right?
Yeah.
Was there any other people, or was it just Kane?
The first time it was me, you, and Kane. Then he played with him and Derp, and then I also joined in. So it was always more than 2 people.
Because I was about to say, maybe the game is better as a 2-person co-op, and every time you've tried it, it was on a 3-person level. Ooh.
Maybe. It is something we can attempt. I don't mind.
Yeah. And once my work life a bit like stops a bit, we need to continue Factoria. The only reason I don't want to give myself a the itch when my work life is absolute chaos at the moment.
But the itch hasn't gone away.
I can patch your wounds.
Hang on.
Also, with Schedule 1, they are bringing out an update that basically adds the Mafia.
Oh, that's amazing. So then you have to deal with the cops and the Mafia.
Yeah. And they will like raid your storage house and stuff and steal your product, and you have to steal it back, and then yeah.
That sounds amazing.
Basically, it just turns into Breaking Bad.
I want to play that so bad now, to be honest. Like,
but it is not how to work.
Yeah, but like, just give it to me. Hey, Union Jack on the gun. Nice. Like, I want it. Give me. Developers, give.
Let's see. And there's a few things we can still play, like even Baldur's Gate, because they've basically finished the game now. I'd honestly say, like, if we do play it, it should be just a pure vanilla thing, no overthinking it, just going in.
Okay, Maurice, I'm gonna say something, and don't take offense. Are you sure you want to play a turn-based game with me?
Yes.
Me, like, you remember how the other one went?
I'm fully aware. But the reason why we never did Baldur's Gate itself is because it was very, very early access, and that was when I was on my old PC.
Shit. Hang on.
And I mean, like, Baldur's Gate, I'm mostly thinking about just not doing a stream for it per se, because it's something that just takes a while. It's not very engaging. It's a very, me and you are talking, then story happens, and then talking again.
Yeah. Play Ghost of Tsushima. I mean. Against that. And I do own Ghost of Tsushima, I'm pretty sure.
I think you do.
I don't know. I've got a bad habit of buying a bunch of games and then never ever playing them. Because it's like, ooh, Steam sale. Oh, I like this game.
I mean, my Steam library is currently at 959.
Nice.
That's mostly family share games as well. Without the family share items, it's probably at like 600 and something.
I hear you. Oh shit. Bro. Hang on.
We have lost objective butter.
I try to buy games instead of pirating them. I can pirate them, but the issue with pirating is as well. Let's say, for example, I'm playing Repo. Repo is incredibly fun. But now you're feeling like, okay, I'm spending 200 hours in this game and I haven't paid for it.
Yeah, to be fair, that's why, like, when I was a kid, I kind of kept a list of everything back in South Africa, because in South Africa, you can't really afford a lot of games. And I was like, one day if I've got money, this is a list of games I've pirated, I'll buy. And I've bought every single one of them. Yeah, okay, fair enough, they were years late. But, like, I bought them at box price, not even, like, discounted price, because I enjoyed those games so much.
Yeah, I mean, if the old thing was still a thing where, the Argentinian currency, if that was still a thing, I would have been still buying games till this day.
We have lost objective charge.
Yeah, because
now I just have, like, a select few.
Well, I mean, to be fair, I'm like still located. Oh, I am technically still located in the Philippines with my Steam account, so technically.
Well, you're located in the Philippines because you go there on vacation. Nudge, nudge, don't say more because then Steam will hunt you.
Yeah, to be fair, bro, you pirated that. You loved it, but I couldn't play. Yeah, but to be fair, nowadays though, like I wanted to say, oh lord, that's a lot of people. Touch me, medic. Thank you. Oh lord, why are you here? English. I was gonna say something. I was talking about Battlefield. But like that's why I think Game Pass nowadays is such good value for money. Like the fact that you get like EA games, Ubisoft games, and even like Xbox games is just like chef's kiss.
Yeah. The thing is with regional pricing, as you mentioned, Harry, is like you can look like at a $20 game. For someone in the UK, $20 is maybe fine. But for, let's say, you and me, that $20 isn't actually $20. It's like a full fucking week's meal.
Yeah, exactly. It's like $20 for you guys. Holy shit, I'm so bad. $20 in certain countries. Oh shit, hang on. Oh man, I'm so bad. $20 is a lot of countries. A lot of countries? A lot of money in certain countries.
I mean, to put it in perspective, 20 USD will be able to fill up my car halfway.
Yeah. And in the UK, like $20 is like what you spend on maybe a takeout on a random day per person, right? Depending on like
even
where you go, etc.
Even is that.
Yeah,
if you're gonna go to like something like Dairy Queen or Starbucks or whatever, that's just the price of a coffee.
I can fix your wounds.
Well, it depends. Like in the UK, like coffee is like $5, but still like £5 is still like a lot of money. Like that's why I don't really often try to drink coffee out as much anymore.
I mean, I do want to get like some kits just to make iced coffee easily.
Yeah, like as Harry just said, like a week's meal. Yeah, that's what like for my game. I've already figured out pricing. I'm gonna go for like the $3.99 intro and then enable regional pricing, because that way everybody and their mother can afford the game.
And plus, if, like, let's say, for example, the like $3.99 is in quote expensive, they can just swap countries and buy it in that country instead, and you still profit.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll patch you up.
We have lost objective.
Like,
I actually don't mind if someone changes their account to a different region to buy, hypothetically, my game.
Well, yeah, if you think about it, right? Like, yeah, okay, fine. You're not making your full box price. You wanna sell at. Like, as an example, let's say you sell a game for $4. Regional price it comes down to like $2.50, right? Sure, you're not making your $3.99, but would you rather make $2.50, or would you rather have that person pirated? Right? That's the question you need to ask. And people are greedy, so they go, well, I don't want them to pirate, but I want them to pay the full $3.99, which nobody in their right mind. Oh shit! Oh, that's really bad. Oh, well, that's a see. Like, look at that. Like as Harry said, $50 is his monthly food, rent, and bills in his hostel.
Yeah.
And to be fair, like it's the same like in the Philippines and South Africa as well. Maybe not to that extremes, but it's the value that the game developers place on their games. Unfortunately, in a lot of countries where there's a lot of gamers, i.e., Asian regions, South Africa, blah 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 blah, the people, oh lord, that's why I needed my gun. That's why I needed the pew pew guys. I'm gonna go back to pew pew gun. That's why I need to regionally price.
But that's like with, let's say, Thor's game, for example. Like 70% or 80% of his income from the game he made is from people changing their account to Brazil and then paying that for money instead.
Yeah. And to be fair though, like for me it's like I don't really care from like a overall POV.
It's better that they pay you less instead of nothing.
Exactly. And remember, greed. Oh shit.
Yeah.
What?
I mean, if you're going to like release the game and someone in the UK can buy it, by all means, that's a big win for you. But if they can't afford it and they've changed to their region, it's still a win.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly right. And that's the thing is, I think a lot of developers become greedy. Like a game like Baldur's like a game like Baldur's Gate, I'd say like the price tag they got on it is fair. Like, oh crap, the stream's gonna crash in a sec. Oh, it didn't crash. Holy shit, it's a miracle. No, usually when the game stutters, I get like a and then a couple seconds later, OBS goes NVEC error. But not today.
Yeah.
But no, sorry, like, yeah, like, even, like, the price tag, as we were saying, on, like, Baldur's Gate, even though it's a bit steep, like, that is worth it. Like, the entire campaign is, like, 120-something hours to fully complete, if I recall, if I recall correctly. And at that point, if you're still torn between, after spending 120 hours in a game, whether, like, its initial, I think, $40 price tag is worth it, like, at that point, you need to, like, consider what you value. Like, in my country, as an example, we often use, like, especially if it's a expensive game, it's like £1 an hour, which is, like, I think in South Africa, it's, like, the same. It's, like, R1 an hour. I think you use the same kind of analogies, don't you?
Yeah. The other thing as well, on top of that, is that let's say, for example, you have like the price model of, in my case, I see a game's worth like per hour as 50 rand. So if I spend more hours in the game, in the sum total of how much it would have cost at the end of the day, then it's a win for me. I think it's just a total win.
Yeah.
Also, I see spam. Someone posted on Twitter here that if you could make like 4K plus a month from content by playing indie games and having impact with devs, would you do it? And then it's just like a Google Doc form gathering emails.
I mean, like, what the hell? Harry just made a very, like, good point, right? And another comment he's referencing, someone once said, culture shouldn't exist just for those who can afford it. Which unfortunately nowadays, in modern times, is the average. It's like only the people who have money oftentimes can experience culture. Like, if you think back in the day, people would be able to go to like circuses and things. Like, if we look at like the 40, okay, probably not 40s, like more 50s, 60s, the average people, right? Because it was cultural experience that everyone could afford. Things were cheap. Ticket prices on movies also were affordable. But nowadays, it's like ticket prices on movies are going up and up and up. And unfortunately, sir, I don't think your pricing on your movie tickets warranted. Okay, some movies I'd say yeah, but nowadays, like in the UK, like the ticket prices on some theaters aren't bad. They're like £6, right? That's fine. But if you think like some movie theaters are like 11 quid a person, and holy shit, £11 per person. Imagine paying that. Ridiculous.
There's another saying that I also recently saw that I find very impactful is, it takes one person to change a society.
Oh, sorry, I was waiting for the quote to finish. I thought it was like going, because you finished
no,
like...
that's it. That's it.
No,
it only takes one person to change a society. If you're going to go outside and let's say everyone is like walking with shoes on, one person starts walking with sandals and you'll see more people walking with sandals.
Yeah, the trend setter, as we used to call them back in the day. People who start trends, exactly. And unfortunately, like AAA companies, like game-wise, they're unfortunately they're dummies, because they're like, oh yeah, you know, people want this, points to that, and then it's like, no, we don't want this, we want that, and then like point to Belatra.
Yeah.
Because like, let's be real, Belatra is such a good game. It's so addicting.
Yeah, that Vampire Survivors, they both just hit their mark hard.
Yeah, and the reason why is because it's just pure fun. Oh shit. It's no, oh no, it's no, I want to say, having to you know, do so many things. It's trying to do two things. It knows what it does, and it does it well. And it's the same thing like why Risk of Rain is such a very prominent, well, the original and maybe 2 before they got gearboxed, prominent figure in the indie space, because it knows what it does. It doesn't try to be anything else. It does what it does well.
Yeah.
But again, unfortunately, right, come on, right there. Sorry, hang on, give me a sec. I can't focus and chat on this fight. This is like a bit of a mental fight. But unfortunately, people have gotten to the point, or not people, game studios, where they're trying to do too much. Instead of like focusing on the core thing that makes their game fun, they're like, hang on, we've got this, but what if we mix in points to shit?
Yeah.
And then you get the gobbledygook and the mess that we get nowadays.
Yeah, it's the same with something like Genshin Impact and that entire crowd as well. You have this entire gacha system, and the core gameplay is exactly the same. The only difference is A, the art style, B, the visual like effects when you're fighting, and C, maybe like the amount of items you can add on to your character as well. Or D, if there's an energy system alongside it or not.
Yeah,
and
I mean, like, yeah, on that, like, we're also glad you joined, Harry, because it opens conversations. But also on that, right, Maurice, sorry, you make a good point, right? Genshin Impact is, and Withering Waves, right? They're the same game. I'm sorry, but the only difference is you have more Chinese Genshin. That's the only difference between them. And I'm sorry, you can't change my mind.
Yeah, no, it is the exact thing. There are other games in the future coming out as well.
Bad this game.
There's also Infinite Nikki as well, which is the exact same thing, and that actually flopped because it was laggy. And it was more of a walking sim than anything else.
I mean, to be fair, right, I've kind of gotten to the point where I'm giving up with game releases, honestly. Because nowadays, unless I give it a week, like unfortunately I'm not at the point anymore where I trust game releases. Like, I've been burnt so freaking much, so fast by... oh, shit. Come on. Hang on. There we go, good job. Sorry, I've been burnt so much by the inverse of... oh, shit, hang on. Hang on, sorry, every time I say it, it's like something happens and I have to focus. By the slop that's coming out, or has come out, that it's basically like impossible to realistically predict, oh crap, if a game's going to be good.
Yeah, but that's the thing now. The biggest contributor to something like that is giving people, what's the word, pre-orders. And then people are buying it so often that people are content with the state of their game, release it, and then it flops miserably when you actually want to buy it. Because the other people just gave in and pre-order it from the get-go.
Yeah, and it's like the big companies and the people don't learn stop pre-orders. That's why, like, I'm so glad, like, with even like the news of Battlefield 6 that's going on with like Jack Frags and like a level cap, everyone in the comment sections are like, literally, boys, remember, no pre-orders.
Yeah. I mean, let's say, for example, you look at Doom Dark Ages. I'm sorry, but if you're going to
but that, like,
I'd
pre-order. Doom has never burnt its clientele. Right.
Maurice. The thing is, you can't say never anymore. Because as soon as you say never...
Yeah.
Yeah. It also has Nouveau anti-cheat on it as well.
Yeah, but like oftentimes, oh shit, hang on. The Nouveau often gets removed after like a week to make, like, after the company gets its money. Like, you'll get people in the beginning like, oh, horrible performance, because they add the Nouveau on in the initial week, and then post the hype, they'll remove it.
No, not always. If you look
really?
at something like Metal Gear Solid, it took years for the game to actually get cracked.
So what you're saying is the greed of the average corporation is stunting our growth. Oh shit, I'm gonna get murdered. Hang on.
Another one, for example, is Assassin's Creed Mirage. It only accidentally got released because someone forgot to re-add de nouveau to it in the latest patch.
That's funny.
There are
I really
a lot
hope
of
the
games.
accidental removal. Sorry, I don't want to interrupt you, Maurice. I really hope the accidental removal isn't accidental, and the dev just went, "Nah, I'm sick of the nouveau. I'm doing this one for the homies."
Yeah, but let's say, for example, Black Myth Wukong, it's still not cracked. And it's been 265 days.
Ow.
Assassin's Creed Shadows, 53 days.
Yeah.
Avatar, The Frontiers of Pandora, 521 days.
Yeah, I mean, like, for me though, it's... I get why companies put the nouveau on, because they want money, and they're like, well, if people aren't... Oh shit, hang on. If people aren't gonna pay for our shit, well, then they can't... Ah, bitch, get off! Then they can't have it. But at the same time, if you're gonna, like, impede the performance of your game to the point where your players can't actually enjoy it, is it really... Oh, I thought he revived. Is it really worth doing? Oh, hang on.
Well, in my opinion, and this is just me specifically, I would put out the game... And what the fuck? Okay, weird. I would put out the game without de nouveau or anything, so that if people crack it, so be it. And that those people, if they want to buy the game and they genuinely enjoy it, they will buy the game at the end of the day because they enjoy it.
Yeah. No, dude, like, hang on, there's another one.
Is
there another one?
Sure.
Oh, there was
The funny thing is, one of the games that I played the most hours in and bought was Minecraft. Way back when the game first came out, I played the game on a cracked thing for it, and then I just decided, listen, I want to keep playing this game, and I don't want to be limited by just cracks or anything. I want to enjoy it just as is. Bought it off the get-go. Same with Terraria as well. Same with Borderlands 3, even though it's pretty meh right now.
I mean, to be fair though, like, on that though, like, that's a good point, right? You just raised, which is people often don't buy games because they can't afford them or the budget's limited, right? And they pirate them to experience it. And then once they get money, oftentimes people will... Oh shit, hang on. Is there another one? Will repurchase said games. Because for them, the enjoyment comes out of the game, and obviously it's not about people being tight-ass with money. It's... Oh crap, I saw the guy and I thought he was dead. And yeah, it's as you mentioned, like, Borderlands is a good example, right? And on like the topic of not getting burnt. Borderlands 1, amazing. Borderlands 2, amazing. Borderlands 3, kinda mid, man.
You're forgetting about Tiny Tina's, which, because you forgot it, contributes to how bad it was.
Minecraft's the first and only game he bought. Yeah, but like, see, that's the point, right? Like, if people enjoy the game, and you give people a reason to wanna buy your game, get in here, you fat bastard. People will buy it. If the reason to buy the game is... Oh, shit, biscuits. If the reason to buy the game is just have game go burr, then, like, oftentimes... Ah, crap, not enough damage. People won't. You gotta buy it again for your laptop because you enjoy it. Man, it's
Wait,
literally out here.
why do you need to buy it again? You can just use the same login on every device. Unless it's like Java or Bedrock and you need two different accounts.
Maybe it was like a mobile version, and then...
Mobile,
well, Harry will tell us in a
uses
sec.
Bedrock.
Yeah. But, like, to be fair... Oh, we're gonna lose this one. Damn it.
I mean, to be fair, Terraria, for example, I think I bought like 6 times because I bought it for my friends as well.
Oof.
There's it.
Oof. Bro is mad. I mean, we lose this, but...
On your phone. Fair, fair.
What's that? Oh, you have it on your phone and now you bought a laptop. Yeah.
From what I understand is though you can still play it on your phone with Bedrock Edition. So you don't need to buy it on the Apple Store. You just buy Bedrock and then you install it on your phone because it is iOS compatible. But that is me. I don't actually know. I do own it on my phone. That's a lie.
Man was out here preaching. You don't need to buy. It's like, actually, hang on. Wait a minute.
Well, to be fair, I did get Minecraft on my phone for free.
Okay. I mean, to be fair, I'm gonna be heathen though. I have never really played Minecraft. I started a YouTube series. It went okay.
But it's very mixed feelings from the audience itself.
Yeah, well, it's mixed feelings for me and from like an audience perspective because like I never grew up with Minecraft. I never had the attention span for it. So me trying it, like it's nice, but I think it's better with friends.
Yeah. The thing is, I play modded Minecraft because vanilla has gotten to the point where I've seen everything. Sure, they added like dungeons and stuff. That is cool, and a new weapon which you can get in the dungeon. Yeah, that is cool. But it's the same formula. Where modded Minecraft, if you want to play like, let's say, a survival island, by all means. If you want to have something with quests in it, cool. If you want magic, fuck yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to play Path of Exile in Minecraft, there you go.
There is a mod pack, we did see it.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, the other thing you mentioned as well the other day, which is hilarious, like me doing like FPV drones now as like an additional hobby, there's a mod for Minecraft where you can do FPV drones in Minecraft if you have the controllers.
Yeah.
It's just
And you
like,
can have the realistic physics as well for it. Because you can fine-tune the gravity, the controls and everything.
yeah, ow, ow, yeah, I deserve that death. I didn't see him. Yeah, exactly, right, and it's like, just like pizza de pasta, like, that is why I love having mods for games. Like, mods for games keeps the game going, right? I bet you now, if Minecraft never had mods, it would never have lasted for as long as it has.
We have lost objective Duff.
Yeah, if Minecraft never had mod support, I bet you right now the game would have already died out. The only reason Minecraft has lasted so long is because of the mod support. Not mod support, but like a support mod. Yeah, of course. Like, look at games like as an example, Rotator. The only reason that game lasts for so long and have lasted for so long, mods. Mods keep it going because it keeps it in people's minds. It's like, you can always, flamethrower. You can always get something fresh, right?
Well,
Like,
you say that, right? But the thing is, I've met several people who want to play the game vanilla and only vanilla. They don't want modded Minecraft in any sense. They don't want anything to do with it. And those people enjoy it for years on end.
Let's ask the reverse question. Out of those people that you've just said, what portion of the inverse don't play Minecraft anymore standard because they're tired of vanilla? They've seen it all, right? Because you're basing that one on like you know some people who want that, but now it's like, okay, inversely, if that's the minority and the majority now are playing modded because they're bored of vanilla, like, then surely it would have died out.
We have lost objective Duff.
Well, let me give you a counterpoint to this. If you were to look at the amount of servers versus vanilla versus modded, you will find more vanilla servers. Oh, well, let's put it like this. You'll find more player per server in vanilla than in modded servers. Because modded is niche. And that will spread out the population thin. Okay, but now you'll say, okay, but now let's just put all of the numbers together for the modded people and vanilla people. The answer is still, vanilla has more people playing it. And it's not me just basing it off of like just random facts. It's me saying like I can go to the Minecraft server list and see like what is the most played servers right now.
Yeah, but my point I'm trying to make is not the current people that play modded. My current point is, if Minecraft didn't have mod support from the get-go, how many people would have played out the game, gotten bored of it, and then it would have been forgotten to the ages? Not as in right now, because if you think about it, mods keeping it fresh initially could have built, maybe I'm like, I don't know, oh shit, that was so bad of me, holy crap. Maybe I don't understand it, but for me it's like, a good example was, you know, as an example, Schedule 1, right? Doesn't currently have mod support. It came in with a bang, 400k people, but now it's down to 80k people in like a month.
Fair. The thing is, we have a biased view. Because we look at a game, play it, and we just say it, we've seen it all, let's spice it up. So we've got a slightly biased view towards that. But let me I can't really share a screen right now, but I'm looking now on the Minecraft server list. Like, the top 5. 1,653 out of 3,000, 4,149 out of 4,500. Earth MC, which is like a kind of select few people playing it at a time, 159, then 399, 206, 704, 292, 294. That's basically the average. Now, if I go here, Minecraft modded servers.
We have taken objective butter.
Curse Forge. It starts off with 744, 193, 135, 53, 80, 81, 16, 19, and then it just keeps dropping.
What's that?
People enjoy.
Okay. 1 sec, I'm particularly doing a flank here. And I'm mini-map whoring.
Yeah, fair.
1 sec.
We are losing objective Duff.
Okay, cool, sorry, please continue.
So, just looking at the base number of like modded servers versus vanilla servers, vanilla is like exponentially more actually instead of modded. The big reasoning why modded is also smaller is because Minecraft itself, you don't need a lot to run it. It's fairly optimized for what it actually is. Whereas modded, from jumping from 4 gigabytes to 8 to even 16 gigabytes is a lot for people. Back then, specifically, because modded was more of a luxury than anything else. And now that people are just playing it as if it's there already, people just got used to vanilla and only play vanilla.
Yeah, but
they
like, I think Harry gets point I'm trying to make is like people get bored easily, right? And the point I was trying to make is if it wasn't for the fact that Minecraft had mod support initially and people trying new stuff and then realizing, oh, actually I like vanilla more, potentially people could have gotten bored and then dissipated. But then again, right, like it's all speculation because we live in the universe where Minecraft actually succeeded and didn't flop.
True.
Luckily.
And it's also owned by Microsoft and not Notch. Yeah, no, I get it, but my argument would be on the other end that, okay, the game just gets updated semi-frequently, so that's the thing that fills people's, like, urge to find something new.
Oh, yeah, to be fair, like, longevity of the game does go along with the game gets update keeps players in, because players stay in, players stay in. Be like,
the other thing as well is the novelty.
Yeah, I'm Navi. Yeah, no. You make good arguments, exactly. I'm just always like on the camp, like as an example, if like the reason why I say that, right?
Sides. You have to see it from both sides.
Yeah, exactly. Because like, well, my point of view is like we have like historical data as an example. Rotato launched without mod support. It did good initially. It then, oh, that poor guy. it did good. People got bored. People left, and then when mod support came in, it was like everyone came back. There was like a massive wave again, and then people died off again, and then like the multiplayer update and people came back. So I think it's like both arguments I think are correct.
Yeah, they're both
Where
valid.
it's, oh shit, I'm so bad. Holy shit, chat, I'm so bad.
Another thing is that might also be a contributor to what you mentioned, by the way, is also plugin support. However, plugin support wasn't a thing for Minecraft itself. It was made by the community. And then it was not adopted by Mojang, but it was accepted. They didn't do anything much to it, but they only did something later on, which is more drama, but for different reasons. Because the one drama thing that I can recall recently is that in Minecraft for the longest time there was a map that was called Skyblock. Just survive in the air with limited resources, and you have to like improvise everything. However, that was fan-made. It was a thing that just was made and people enjoyed it, and it's its own brand. Everyone knew the guy who made it because it's the origin. That guy is the origin. However, what happened is that someone decided, okay, I'm going to make a bedrock version of Skyblock, which costs money. And that's where the problem comes in. Because now, people need to spend actual coins in the game to play a Skyblock variant that is actually free for everyone on Java. But that's not it. That's not the entire story. They also did not credit the other guys, so that they're basically shoving everything under a rug, like it doesn't exist anymore, like Skyblock is made by this person and you need to buy it. And then other people decide, okay, we're going to add Skyblock to our servers, and then have pay features to it as well, which just ruins the experience completely. So everyone is basically saying, oh, it's ours, it's... Yeah, Technoblade was a legend. No, he is a legend. As the Minecraft movie also quotes.
Legends never die, bitch.
Yeah, no, in the movie, just to give you an idea on who Technoblade is, because you don't know who it is, I don't already know. Technoblade is one of the famous Minecraft YouTubers that used to play the game a lot. He was diagnosed by cancer, or was diagnosed with cancer, passed away, and was memorialized throughout the game completely. Basically, fan art everywhere. He is a pig, or a pig with royalty, almost skin with a crown, all that things.
So that was like, I've seen like the pig shorts. Okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah, so he was in the Minecraft movie as a memorial, where it's just a pig walking past with a crown, and then someone says, "Is that a pig?" And then Jack Black says, "No, that's a legend."
That's kind of nice, though, to be fair.
Yeah. But as Harry mentioned, that Technoblade was part of something called the Dream SMP, which is a survival multiplayer world, which is just played with other people. And he was part of the Dream community, which was a rogue of a bunch of people going on. And after his passing, and like midway through when he was still alive, there was some drama here and there between the Dream SMP people and a few other people who joined alongside just randomly. And I'm going to give a very rough estimate. And don't take this the percentage I'm saying seriously, because it might be also more.
I mean,
but
it's
40%
been
of
proven
those
humans
people
are terribly horrible at guesstimating like percentages accurately.
Yeah, no, but I'm under guessing the actual number. I'm not over guessing.
Yeah.
Because the thing, at least like 40% of the Dream SMP people, or who played on the Dream server itself, are pedophiles.
I have seen that. Like the news around it. We just had to clarify because that sounded very like weird. That makes a lot of sense now. Oh shit, hang on. Murder, death, kill
Hence
time,
why-
chat. You want to see me die in 2 seconds? 3, 2, 1. Oh no, that's fire.
We control all objectives.
That's a grenade.
Hence why there is so much drama surrounding the entire Dream SMP. There's like good with it and bad with it, and then friends that are friends but also not friends that make the entire thing look like it's a friendship but it isn't. And yeah, it just went downhill, as Harry said.
Oh, so basically, Techno held a lot of the stuff together. Unfortunately, him passing kind of revealed all the shite.
Ye- yes, no, yes. The things would have come out in any case, but because of how big of a role model and like the glue of the friendship he was, it fell apart a lot quicker than what it would have if he was still alive.
Just pepper hands. That's all we can say. Literally, like.
To put it like this, the 50% of them is like, Techno Blade passed away, I'm going to be better and just become better and try my best. And the other people was like, Techno Blade passed away, welp, time to get going.
They took the grinding to the extreme, bro.
Yeah, they took it a bit too literally.
Man knew where my horribly poor place joke was going.
Yep.
What
Yeah,
the
no,
hell?
it's Minecraft has one of the most like in-depth like
Literal
YouTuber
IRL lore.
streaming, yeah, lore.
Literal IRL lore. It's literally like, no, there's so much shit that's going on. It could be a literal. I know we actually already got a Minecraft movie, but we could literally get like a Minecraft lore docuseries.
Yeah. The thing that a lot of people got upset about is that there is a group of people called the Hermitcraft, like group, and they do Minecraft playthroughs, survival, and some of them have done like modded stuff as well, but they do mostly survival stuff. A lot of people got upset because these people who play the game almost religiously weren't even mentioned in the movie. But people like Valkyrie, which is not even a proper Minecraft streamer, almost got a role in the movie. She didn't because she said that Jason Momoa was an asshole, was rude, yada yada yada, and she would rather not be in the movie than being in the movie with this guy.
Oh, lol.
And she got removed.
That's funny. It's just funny, like, I bet she was thinking, oh, so I'll probably remove him and try and keep me. Like, no. This guy has had movies. Who are we going to keep? The YouTuber / streamer who's very popular. Or the guy who's had movies.
It was more of a thing where she had like a probably 20-second clip of being in the movie, and they couldn't be asked to keep it inside for the drama's sake. But they just remove it, which is less drama, and more people will just support it because more people like it more than a YouTuber.
Which makes sense.
Using objective button.
Oh, wait, that's a door. Hang on, this way.
And I'm getting tired just thinking about the entire Minecraft stuff.
Wait, you're in my game. But you were done playing. Were you hot?
Is it led jealous because I'm taking quality Juan time away?
Maurice is asking, are you jealous because you're taking quality Juan time away? She says no. I have been threatened, chat. You've heard it. If I die, I hope it went through. But she basically said she'll tickle me later, which literally means she actually does, and I end up dying in bed, like just like laughing down because I'm really ticklish. And hi, Vicey. How are things?
I was gonna say Fissy.
What's up, folks?
Vicey? I mean, to be
What
fair,
up, my fellow gamers?
Hi.
I did say hi back. That's why I said, is it Fissy, Vicey, Fishicey, for onesies?
God bless the YouTube algo.
The YouTube algorithm went, random person has stream. Enjoy it.
Oh, that is
Also,
very loud.
I was about to say, enjoy the random me crushing bottles. I'm gonna go put these in the bin. Maurice will entertain you with tales of depression, I think. I don't know.
No, not anymore. I'm gonna see if I can keep it up to date. But like, yeah, Minecraft has such an in-depth history behind itself. It's just like, it exists. You have your YouTubers that are like born basically on Minecraft. You have like the younger audience. Welcome back.
Vice officer. Yes. I on purposely leave the mic open so people can actually hear my random life that goes on. Because I swear, I've told Maurice this, what people hear when my mic is open, that's literally what I am. I am the king of random. Yes,
Oh,
we're currently in Tales of Minecraft.
There's also another one, which is kind of an OG one. Damn, what's the... This was kind of alongside Hermitcraft's early series. Hold on. Yeah. 2 minutes. I just need to find...
My brother, Istanbul. Hello, my friend. Greetings from over here in the UK, where we have no food, no tasty food because everything is just unsalted and boiled. Don't die,
Okay,
guy. Let me
found
spawn on you.
So there was also someone called Captain Sparkles. He is incredibly like popular in the Minecraft scene. Hold on. Greetings from Istanbul. Hope everything is well with you guys. Same with you, dude. Greetings from South Africa. But yeah, Captain Sparkles was one of the people who was like very big as well. But they did a campaign alongside when Hermitcraft stuff also started called World of Mayanite, which is a more story playthrough than anything else.
Heroin? Heroin? Yes, I got given heroin. Take my heroin. Take it. Hang on, sorry. No, I died and the...
Don't threaten me with a good time with food.
I'll be like, wait a second. Bro out here cooking heroin literally like on the stove. Funny shit. Hang on. Come to Istanbul if you like. Where? I now understand the reference. I got so confused why you meant about don't threaten me with good food, and I was like, oh, his brother. Right there. Explosion.
Yeah. But yeah, so Hermitcraft had their series, and there was another series called World of Mayanite, which is 3 factions: the good, the bad, and then the in quote pacifists. Like they literally took like heaven and hell side of things, that built like an entire world around it, and then they have like this intermediate like the scale of justice type personality around it, just playing even, only doing what mattered. And it popped off. And one of the guys in it, Captain Sparkles, did music videos, and he is one of the big people in MC.
Nice. I've just been given a lore overview of Minecraft. And, oh shit. Right.
I can give you a lore overview about Gmod as well.
Man's about not to drop the lore on Gmod, man. Well, what have you started? Me, I just grew up like watching PewDiePie, Jacksepticeye, Jack Frags, Level Cap, Battlefield Friends. Hang on. All the the good people.
I mean, to be fair, if you were going to go and look at something like Gmod, you have people like Misfits and then also Vanos. And Vanos is one of the big people who played Gmod way back when. Things like Prop Hunt, horror maps, you name it.
I mean, I never watched Vanos, so I'm cursed. I mean, to be fair, now I think about it, I don't think I ever really watched a lot of gaming YouTube as a kid. I think I
We have taken
mainly
objective Charlie.
did like when I did gaming was it like Jack Fags and stuff. Otherwise, it was like Crazy Russian Hacker, like
We
a
have
JK.
lost objective
I know it's like
apples.
classic nerd shit, but like the nerd shit, like Crazy Russian Hacker. Oh, bitch. Where? Oh, right there. Bro on the floor, blending in, literally amazing. Yeah, Jacksepticeye
yeah.
and Nanners back in the day.
Yeah, like that. I can smell you.
Still brings
I be creeping around.
We have lost objective
But yeah, there's
Delta.
like people like C-Nanners as well. I mean, it's a good thing you missed out on the entire Vanos crew. Yeah, it's fine, but too much over editing. But the real one is C-Nanners. Psychopathic humor. Yeah, there was also Cryotic as well, who played with Markiplier way back when as well.
Cryotic. That sounds familiar.
He's the one that had like the white mask with just plain facial thing. Yeah, see,
And also
Mexicans
like
also
Cyan. Maybe I'm thinking of not Cyanide. Who's the other Dead by Daylight guy that got popular? Oh shit! Brother gave me a fright. I literally had hands off the keyboard. Hang on. Oh! Now he's gonna bring everybody back to life.
We are
Bitch.
losing objective Charlie.
I mean, for me
I'm
as well,
not
to be
sure.
fair, I used to watch a lot of, what was it, Frankie on PC. Also back then. Sparkles. H2O Delirious, that's the guy. Yes. Dude,
Yeah.
his shit back
We have lost
when
objective Charlie.
was properly funny for me. But then again, like, my humor was literal not humor, like fucked up. Yeah,
I
the
mean,
mask guy,
H2O
yes.
Delirious also played with the Vanos crew. He was technically
Really?
like a honorable member in the group. Same with like what's his face, Nogala, and
Oh, yeah.
Terrorizer.
I mean, I think the only people I watch nowadays, and watch is very liberal because I've not watched them in like ages, but it's like the Smitty crew.
Yeah, they're also pretty funny.
Yeah. But like, for me, it's more just like Smitty's laughter and the edited videos. It gets me every single time when he just laughs like... a psychopath. And then just have Soup, who's literally like insane. I swear to God.
There's also the
stop
other
touching me,
guy
please.
that does like the guitar stuff on Omegle,
The
and then also
dude.
started playing them. The dude.
Add me and join in Battlefield 1. Hang on. One sec, please, Frank. Hang on. Ironically, I'm the only one playing because... Ow, shit! Maurice's interwebs is dying, but... what is my... What is the server we're on? We're currently on... GOS 3 in... I have no idea what region this is. It's just GOS 3 Infantry SMG-08 Mortar. I wish there was like a shareless server link, but feel free to join, friend. And you can come
Maurice,
with
did
us.
we have a game before with the name Soulframe?
That's the new one coming out. That's Warframe, but fantasy.
Oh yeah, that's the one. Yeah, it actually looks pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about that yet, to be fair. Freaking go
It
in
looks
there!
decent, but it looks very slow.
Yeah, it's like Warframe, but not Wolf. Oh no, I am messing this up so bad, Chad. So
We
bad.
have taken objective Edward.
I mean, if we're gonna go talk about like the good old days of like YouTube, you can also talk about like epic rap battles of history as well.
Oh yeah, and also Crazy Russian Hacker, like that guy doing like some wanky ass experiments.
Yeah, and Soviet Wombo.
Soviet Womble. What was it? I think Markiplier before it became like super OA, like overacting and shit. But it makes sense like why he went down that route. I'm not sure if it changed, but I've not watched him recently. Maybe he went, oh shit. went down that route because like that's what attracted people, so he did that. But for me, that like turned me off. I was like, I preferred authentic player, not
In
overacting
all
player.
fairness, the way he acts now is actually just him. Like, sure, it looks like overacting and stuff, but that is just how he is. Like, he has like a calm side as well, but then he also has his excited side as well.
Hitler vs Darth Vader, man. You bring him back to memories, man. You're making me sad here. Because, like, the quality of YouTube has dropped, I swear. And it's not dropped for the better. It's, like, just brain rot, I swear.
I've got, like, a select few of people I actually watch, in quote, religiously. Because there's people like Easy Speedy, who, like, speedrun games. But he isn't, like, over the top. He talks about what he's doing and stuff and just being funny as he does it. And it's pretty chill. And then there's some YouTube drama stuff as well in the VTubing side of things called Rev Says Desu. He basically just talks about all the drama going on in the VTubing side of things as well. And then there's the Outdoor Boys that just does camping videos of him just going out in snow camping or with his children. And he blocks his comments. He doesn't read them at all because he can't, and keeps his private life private and just shows how he's enjoying the private, like, outdoorness.
I mean, also to answer your question, very close. I think Henrik is what, 2001?
2000.
2000, yeah, I'm 99, so basically, oh shit, you're spot on for the generation, yeah. Because back then, like, we actually liked to watch things and not just, like, I remember back in the day, like, YouTube-wise, I wouldn't look for a short YouTube video. I'd look for, like, something long to watch. It's like, you know, you put it on and like, you watch it. But nowadays, it's like, people don't want that. People want the shortest, most condensed content possible. And that's where, like, I don't, like, at the moment, editing videos at the moment, because it's like, I don't want to make short content, because I know I'll skimp out on it, because my attention span is, like, very bad. B, oh, hang on, I just stepped on you. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Dang! You have been shot! But yeah.
But that's why I also watch people like Soul Traders as well, because they're also just a bunch of friends having fun. And it's not overly edited stuff. The only thing that they edit in, I want to say frequently, is like maybe a zoom in on the camera, then on the screen, and then there's always the text popping up. And it's fun to watch. It's nothing overbearing, in my opinion.
Halfway there.
Yeah. But no, like, I agree with, like, both, basically everyone in here. Oh shit. I'm so bad tonight. But yeah, no, exactly, same generation, exactly. Oh, hang on, I want to cut Timmy. Timmy, let me cut you. Oh, Timmy's dead. Holy shit, that's terrifying.
I mean, there are, like, every now and then when I watch, like, a Twitch streamer, but it's one in a blue moon where I watch, like, a ex-pro CSGO streamer, or just the ex-pro CS EA player streaming and stuff, but otherwise I just don't watch them because, yeah, I see them as pro players, nothing else.
I mean, that kind of, like, also hit the nail on the head for me. Like, some people who are popular, oh, nice, Kobe, shouldn't really be, like, popular streamers. Like, yeah, they're good at gaming, but they've got the personality of a twig. Like, and I mean that very respectfully. It's like, it's so dry to watch, it's painful, and then I swear the only reason they're popular is because they were good, and then when people found out, oh, they started streaming, people started joining in, and again, I don't mean to be an asshole, but, like, when you stream, at least have a personality, because, like, people want to feel engaged. But yeah, stop killing your Ottoman and father. Well, can I give you some depression? Me and the wife the other day, we were playing on this map, and she was like, oh, we're losing to the Chinese. We were in the same team I'm now.
I wish what's that one?
Oh shit! Oh, it was so funny. Oh yeah, people love drama super too much. It's like everything has to be so overtuned, over the top. Someone always has to be right. You can't reach an amicable decision where maybe I just don't like your opinion, maybe you don't like my opinion, and we go our separate ways, right? It's like, oh shit, everybody nowadays has to be at the top of their little metaphorical hill to be right. Ah, bitch.
I fucking forgot his name. What's the 1x or retired CS:GO pro? Not Simple, the other one.
I hope people heard that. My wife just taps me on the shoulder because she's Dead Eagle, which is ironic because my game is ex Dead Eagle, but she's using my old account because, yeah, reasons. But it's just funny. She taps me on the shoulder. She's like, "I just killed 5 people in a row with shotgun." I'm like, it's just like, wife on crack. Please send help. Not actually. Ow, you bastard! What was it? Hang on. People love drama. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, stop it! I'm busy reading people's messages. You assholes. I'm like here in the trench, AD, as well. Like just like trying to like bob while I read. It's like yes.
I remember now. Shroud. Someone like Shroud, for example. He is a great Counter-Strike player, or was, and he was like top of his game for the CS like pro games and everything. But for a streamer, his personality.
Man's got as much personality as a twig, and I mean that respectfully. Like, oh no, that's gonna end me dying. Like, honestly, I like. He's good at games. He really is. But holy shit, man! Like, the bro has no pizzazz. Oh, I have no aim. Never mind.
I mean,
yeah,
the thing is,
that's
right?
true. Shroud is good at every single game. I do agree, though. I'm not gonna lie and sit here like, oh, but no. That man is on crack. I'll swear.
I mean, Shroud was one of the people that decided, okay, you know what? I'm going to create my own game, or hire people to create my own game. And the game concept itself was very good. However, the problem is the game released alongside stuff like Marvel Rivals, which threw the entire game out of the loop. Secondly, he didn't play his own game, I want to say religiously, so that people would actually come to the game and start playing it as well, because, ooh, Shroud playing game. Now, Spectre Divide. Shroud decided to instead play Marvel Rivals, which is the better game, and Spectre Divide just shut down earlier, like a month ago.
Yeah, exactly like it should. And like for that, right, like I will agree though, Shroud is cracked. I'm gonna lay here and cry in a corner while I regen my HP because I stepped on a landmine, folks. But I think maybe what's going on, like with Shroud as an example, I think maybe he spent so much time of his life in the pro scene that he's used to not talking, like not giving erroneous comms, right? Because like I think like if you look at his previous streams and stuff, like when he first started, it was like a piece of cardboard. But now it's gotten a lot better, right? So from like a personal progression POV, the man's doing the Lord's work and getting it done and becoming more watchable.
I mean, you want to know something incredibly fucking funny? Remember Simple? CS:GO Pro.
Oh
played for
yeah,
Navi.
that guy.
He retired from Navi, and now he's a stand-in for FaZe.
Lol. I mean, I kind of stopped with the CS:GO like pro scene back when I couldn't gamble my skins anymore effectively.
Fair. I
Because
mean,
the only reason I previously used to do it is so that I could know how to make profit. And back then I was 12, mind you, so every dollar I made was like more snack.
Fair, same. You know, the entire like the CS:GO pro scene currently is completely out of whack because they're getting people like Robs to play with FaZe now. which is also one of the people who are just as cracked as Shroud in the CS community. And it's so completely one-sided right now that one of the CSGO teams are currently winning like 10 games in a row or 10 matches in a row. I prefer continuous play from the same games, usually rather expanding Valorant card multiplayer. Owning CS skills while playing in much more deeper territory.
No,
Yeah,
like,
fair.
dude, like, you make a good... Well, for me, like, that's what... Oh, shit, this is gonna be hard. Chuck that there, hang on. My brain's quickly getting overloaded with all the shit that's happening. One sec, boys. Never mind, my brain failed because I died.
Damn.
No, there was like a horde of 20, I think like 10 or 15 enemies just on the ridge, and I was like, hang on, I can do this. I could not do it. In fact, I got like, did. But no, like for me, like that's why back then, I used to just play CS, and you can ask Maurice here. Like I just used to play the ever living shit out of CS, back to the point where all my friends were playing other games, and oh shit, damn it. And they were like, dude, are you gonna play anything else? And that's all I played, because for me it was like the fun was like, as you mentioned, going to the deep skill pool and then coming out on top. But nowadays it's like all the games are just either half-baked shite, or the people are just like toxic, and it's not fun anymore.
Yeah. For me, CSGO, I reached Supreme once, and I basically hit my skill ceiling for the game. But because I was limited in my FPS and my hardware itself. And when I went over to CS2, it felt a lot better, because that's when I got my new PC and everything, and then I got better at the game as well. But then I also hit my skill ceiling as well. But it's more because the game stopped being fun because of the community. It became a lot more toxic. And I started playing something like Valorant, for example, with another buddy of mine, which is enjoyable. But I don't play shooters as much anymore. I've got probably like 3,000 hours total in Counter-Strike.
Yeah, same. Like, for me, the highest I ever went was global way back. But I basically no-lifed CS to get there, and I didn't play anything else. It was literally Counter-Strike after school, Counter-Strike before basically anything, even during exams, like freaking Counter-Strike during the break, which is really bad. And eventually, I just went, nah, let me do a bit of League, which is even worse. And then I played, I think I got up to Plat 1, but that was like support, because I only play support. I don't like playing anything else, because then I can blame my team, you know, I'm proper toxic. But no, oh shit. But on your like game list point of view, I do agree, like, there's just too many multiplayer games out there, and they're all basically the same. None of them really offer, I want to say, something that makes them stand out to the point where you consider playing them, right? Like Battlefield's standout was large-scale combat. Oh shit. COD's standout was fast-paced, close quarters, you know, map TDM style gameplay. CSGO was that competitive, you know, team-based gameplay. And then everything else nowadays is like, oh, it's CSGO, but with extra steps. And it's like, great, but are you really innovating? Like, why would people play that over CS? I mean, I can't play CS, unfortunately, because all my friends are in another country. And CS2, after the change of like how they calculate ping, your shots, not your ping, is just brutal.
Yeah, it is basically a precursor to the advantage. So if you're on CT, it's just
yeah. So basically, it means when we're playing and I'm on CT, I have to basically sacrifice myself or play super aggressive and just push in. Ow.
But to add on to that entire thing about League as well, I also played League. It was a fun game to a certain degree, but when I stopped playing it, I was a lot more happy.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, that's why. Yeah, it's like the average players are more casual players. Like nowadays, you don't get a lot of competitive people anymore who want to beat each other, who want to be the best. It's people, and obviously it's not the fault of those people. Like people have different games. Oh shit, and I should enjoy them as such. But like if you consider, oh lord, that's a lot of people. Hang on. But if you like consider that, like you got the Steam Deck, you got the Switch, all those consoles, mobile specifically, open the world up.
Yeah.
That's the Oregon.
Another thing is, like you spoke about Bannerlords 2 as well for strategy. For me, it was StarCraft, StarCraft 2 specifically. But I didn't play it for competitive plays. Like I didn't get ranks or anything. I was terrible at the game. But I played co-op so much that I have max level on every character. And then Mastery came out and I'm like, no thanks. And it's fun. It's incredibly fun. But the thing is, it's not anymore.
Yeah. No, that's a pretty good. Oh, sorry, jeez. Oh. And it's a lot of things, right? Like, because for me, my strategy games I introduced to were the Commando series from. Oh, I can't remember who made them back then. I'm seeing the logo, but I can't remember. Commandos 1, 2, 3. Those were such like lovely like stealth action games. They recently released the Origins, but when I played the beta, they didn't have any inventory system. I'm like, that was the entire point of Commandos. You'd go in with basically nothing, kill a couple things, stockpile a couple of weapons, or maybe a weapon and some ammo, and you'd be off. But they changed the core thing that made the game its target audience like it.
By Eidos, by the way.
Oh, Eidos. Oh,
Eidos
there we
Interactive.
go. Yeah. And
Same people who did Tomb Raider, Hitman, Time Splitters, Lego Star Wars, Gears of War as well.
yeah, and no, like I agree though. I think older games were better, not because of the shit. There you go. Not because of the, I want to say, nostalgia factor, but I think it's because they knew what they were and they did that beautifully. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Die! Run away!
It's also before we got tainted with multiplayer games in a competitive style.
Yeah, true. Because like back then, games were just more than having to be like people playing against each other and being competitive. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. No. Like I completely. Oh shit. Hang on.
I mean, it's Sid Meier Pirates. I haven't played, but I've played Civilization 6 and 5, and those are also games I like playing. It's incredibly time-consuming and it takes fucking forever to finish a game, but they're also fun.
Yep.
Another thing is, if you're going to look at a game that will come out, let's say tomorrow, the first thing is, and this is now in my Juan's case, is A, is the game co-op? Yes or no? Yes, cool. Let's continue looking into what the game is.
Ow.
2, is it something roguelike or something repeatable that has a lot of play to it? Yes, no, yes, cool, let's continue.
Aww.
And 3, then we look at like the subcategories, like, okay, is it a roguelike that has like top-down elements, third person, first person, turn-based, whatever it might be, then we play those games. But if I were to like look at a game right now, let's say for example, fuck it, let's use Assassin's Creed Shadows. Assassin's Creed Shadows.
He went balls deep on like the shit scale.
Yeah, no. Like, if I were to go and look at Assassin's Creed Shadows, my first thing I look at is the game eye-appealing. Okay, it's eye-appealing because it is an Assassin's Creed game. Okay, there are, like, maybe ninja type stuff, and there's a samurai. Oh no, we're going now back to the hack and slash type stuff. We're losing the interest. And then when I look at the actual tags and Is it like
Damn it.
multiplayer? It's not important, but I started losing the interest. And then if I look at like something newer that is coming out, a great example is Arc Raiders. I look at it, okay, PvP, maybe. PvE, yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Multiplayer, cool. Third person, fine by me. Not the greatest fan of it, but I don't mind it. Extraction shooter, I've played a few and I've enjoyed a few. And then just robots and
Shotgun.
stuff walking around. It's something that's pulling my attention in.
Yeah, exactly. That was so bad, by the way. That death. Wow. But no, like exactly. Like that's the only reason why. Like I think people are so excited for Arc Raiders. A, it's PvP, which ticks boxes. It's PvE, which ticks another boxes. It's looter, which ticks a lot of boxes. And the other one is it's an extraction shooter, which obviously, for those that don't know, the only extraction shooter out there that's actually basically been released and worthwhile commenting. Oh shit, that's so bad of me. That's so bad. I should just go back to my SMG. I'm so much better. It's Tarkov, but Tarkov has burned its community over and over again, and they've basically Stockholmed the community. The only reason the community is staying because there's no other alternative. If there was any other alternative, there was such deep of a extraction simulator game as Tarkov, people would have left. But there's nothing.
A great example is if you look at Overwatch. Overwatch was one of the games for hero shooters that was
Everyone
PvP.
ran past the bro.
And everyone played Overwatch. It was one of the top games back then. You knew who Mercy was, even if you didn't play the game.
Yeah.
And then after a while, they started updating it. Then they decided, okay, let's do it. Instead of a 6v6, it's a 5v5. The game felt bad. It felt off. And then they updated it again and promised a lot of things. And they didn't deliver on those promises. And people were looking for alternative. They were fuming that the game was becoming worse. And out of nowhere, like a fucking angel singing, Marvel Rivals popped out, and everyone migrated over.
Yeah.
If you were to look at the Overwatch players currently playing versus Rivals, it's not a competition.
Well, no, it's because Rivals is actually fun. Like, it knows what it is, again. It knows what it's doing. It knows what its community wants. It's not, like, pretending to be something it's not, which, again, is, like, the core crux, which is why Overwatch 2 messed up, I think. Like, they were trying to be something it wasn't, and obviously their community knows exactly what it is. So as a result, it got fucked.
Well, the thing is, right, Overwatch 2, I'm looking at the player statistics right now. Overwatch 2 on Steam alone, this is not excluding PlayStation, Epic, or whatever, has an all-time high since 1.8 years ago, 75,600. Marvel Rivals' all-time peak 4 months ago is 644,000 people only on Steam.
Yeah.
Right now, 24-hour peak is 160,000, whereas Overwatch, 24-hour peak, almost 40,000.
Yeah. And I mean, like, that's a prime example, right? And to answer your question, Helldivers 2, we played it for a bit. Really fun game, but we played it with a buddy who basically played without us, so we never got a chance to properly, like, experience the level ups. We'd, like, play for a day, come back the next day, and then he basically have, by the way, look at Nuke, and he literally calls in, like, the massive, like, 500 kilo bomb or whatever it was called. And it's just like, at that point, it's no longer fun if that, like, one friend who no loves the game just gets so far of you. So, oh shit. So me and more game, I stopped getting stuck. I kept on getting stuck on the thing. Well, ironically, me and Maurice were actually mentioning we kind of want to go back to it and give it a try. This is so bad. I'm doing so
Honestly,
bad.
what I think and this is not me wanting to try something with Helldivers, I potentially want to like have a fresh like install of the game, starting from level 0. I don't even know if it's possible, but like going from the beginning, grinding from the get-go everything, and just starting fresh. Then we are both on the same level, both same unlocks and everything,
Yeah.
just grinding up.
But like, outside of our experience, in terms of the core game loop, no, it's really fun. Like going in, you're just an expendable person. You're using
It was chaotic.
weapon. The only thing I very much asshole blocked me. I disliked about the game was the fact that there was not real like difference in weapons per se. Like if in your SMG category, there was maybe some differences, but like what I more meant was like you'd have a weapon that shoots medium rounds. Okay, cool. What does that actually mean? Nobody really knows.
They did clear up all of that later on.
Yeah, they did. But back when we played, nobody really knew what that meant. So it was like, okay, you had a weapon that's medium rounds, but it takes 3 shots to kill a bot. But then you've got another weapon that shoots medium rounds and it's 2 rounds. And it's like, but they're shooting the same caliber. And like in that universe, like it didn't make sense. But enjoy, my dude. Have a very lovely rest of your evening or night. We'll probably be going to bed in a bit anyway, because Maurice was supposed to go to bed an hour ago. And then we got chatting.
Actually, no, 3 hours ago.
We have taken objective.
Oh, 2 hours. Shit. But to answer your question about Armor Reforger, oh shit. No, I have not. Is it actually worth trying? And what is the Armor Reforger?
Armor Reforger is basically the quick search, because I also didn't know what it is. It's basically Arma 3, but more updated, more modern things, and a bit better. Bigger map, open world. Alright, Fissy. Take care.
Cheers, my
Enjoy.
dude. But yeah, feel free to join us next time, man. Man was supposed to be asleep at 2. It's now 5. He's now panicking.
Yeah, Armor Reforger is basically just a more upgraded Arma 3.
Oh. So it's basically Arma 3 on steroids.
Yeah, though to be fair, it's not something that I particularly would play.
One game, even though I'm getting my ass kicked this game, I do want to play though, is I want to play squad with some people, honestly.
Yeah.
Because if squad... oh shit. Hang on.
Yeah, it's almost 3 AM right there. No, it is 3 AM right now.
Huge. There we go. Peanut butter jelly time! Oh, hang on, no, there's a thing down there. Hang on. Peanut butter jelly chat!
I wouldn't mind playing squad,
Damn it.
but I'm afraid that if I do play it, that ping is going to be the issue. Because that's the biggest problem with most of the games me and you would play.
Ooh, Jack Frags is a video on Arma. I'll check it out. Sorry, I just realized there was like a bit of messages. But like, oh shit. But like, with regards to like, I want to say, oh my lord, hang on,
We are
they're running
losing
past.
Objective Charlie.
Fuck, man, that startled me. I was trying to bait them past so I could come from behind. I'm gonna have to go with a hunter, but yeah, sorry. Just to like get on that. Squad though, I don't think ping really matters as much because it's a more slower paced, like Battlefield type game where your shots matter. And you're not really engaging from close quarters unless you're on a close quarter map. It's more like medium distances. But then again, I'm being hopeful again. I'm on hopium, boys.
Yeah, it's... I would love to be able to, like, do a demo run of the game to see, like, okay, cool, it runs perfectly fine on the European servers or whatever, because honestly, it's going to be one of those things where there is not going to be South African servers, most likely, because there never is.
Yeah.
Deadlock, though, does have them, and it is pretty fun, and it's going to probably be open beta in June, July.
Yeah, exactly. Squad is a military sandbox shooter, and it's realistic. It's like in Battlefield, you shoot someone in the face with a pistol, they just keep running. In Squad, you shoot someone in the face with a pistol, they keel over and die.
Yeah.
And like this bleeding, like it's mini Tarkov. It's mini Tarkov, like in realism. Bitch, it's alive.
There's a handful of things we should try.
I thought I had the 5-rounder equipped. Oh, chat, if I walked back a bit, that would have been a triple quadra kill. Hi, sadness. Anyway.
Also, Gorn 2 recently released.
Ooh.
The VR hack and slash arena fighter game that had like the ragdoll physics.
You mean Arma. Fair. I mean, to be fair, I think I own Arma 3. I just never played it.
Yeah.
Ow.
A lot of people.
Oh, fuck. Bro has Raider.
I've got Arma Cold War Assault apparently. Don't know from where.
I think everybody has the Arma Cold War Assault basically, because I think it was free at a point and everyone basically just claimed it.
Maybe.
Alright, it's time to go in, boys. Peanut butter jelly. We've sniffed. Bro has the reaction time of a squirrel. Good shots.
Okay, I am falling asleep right now. I need to get to bed.
Man literally started a
it is
topic
the day.
and dips before finishing the topic. Typical.
Yes. The last thing I was gonna say is I wish I was able to test Arma's latency and stuff beforehand, before I actually buy it, just to make sure that hey, I can play it without issue.
Yeah. I mean, nowadays Arma 3. I mean, you can buy. Isn't Reforger free?
Arma Reforger, no.
It's not. Man.
Arma Reforger is paid.
Man.
It's for me like $500.
Sadness. This does not promote feelings of happiness, Chad.
It's 28.29-ish USD.
We have lost objective butter.
But it's not something I would play. I would rather play squads, to be fair.
Yeah.
Because Arma is more the sandbox, reenact your combat fight stuff. Squad is just PvP extractor shooter.
Well, it's not extraction, but yeah.
Well, you know what I mean.
Shit.
Anyway,
We are losing objective
I need sleep.
Yeah, man. You have a lovely night, and I'll probably chat to you probably tomorrow, if I don't get pinged with work and stuff.
I hope so.
And yes, otherwise, if I get pinged with like, hey, everything's on fire and everyone is asleep, and I'm like, why is it my problem?
Exactly, but it's Mother's Day.
It's like, but wait, you're not a mother. Me? Yeah, but I could be. It's 2020, we can do whatever we want.
Are you defining my pregnancy?
We've lost objective butter.
Me to me for real, IRL. Like literally, that's like a me too.
Literally.
Delta
But
Force
yeah,
has extraction mode.
It does.
You go, but before we continue topics, hang on. There we go.
I hope the people in chat enjoy your stream for how long it goes. I hope you enjoy your night as well, dude, and have a great sleep.
Okay. Yes, I do. I will enjoy my night. Thank you, good sir. You have a very nice nap. What the fuck? Nice nap. I'm gonna cry in a corner because I'm flanking and I'm gonna get shot in my ass in like 4 seconds. I can feel it. But on that note, I'll hopefully speak to you tomorrow, man.
Yeah. What? Not
Bye,
bad.
buddy.
Wait.
Boy, what the hell?
We have lost objective Duff.
Lag? Hello? Sorry, lag is back. Oh, not lag is back. I am back. Like, I just had some wonky ass. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. You see that, chat? Did you see the ping?
We have taken objective butter.
We got ping spikes. Why am I having ping spikes, shit? You're gonna stay till the stream. Well, see, now I feel like I'm forced to turn it off after this game, so that you, my good sir, may have sleep. Because it was 2 at 10 when I started. It's 2 my side, which means it's 6. And my friend, you need sleep. The sleep is important. Kind of, I think. People have told me. Oh, shit. People have told me it's important. Do I believe it's important? No, because if I did, I wouldn't be awake. Wait, hang on. Oh, smell it. Oh, smell an enemy, chat. Okay. Ah, this is so bad of me. Nice. Oh, look at this chat. Yeah. So, my friend, after this one, we'll say good night. You have a very good one. And then, if ever you want to see you're enjoying stream. Okay. Oh, hang on. We're doing here. Hang on. We're doing the little thing. We're gonna pretend they don't see us. Ah, we got third partied. Oh, my friend. Unless we extend it for 2 games. Unless, my friend, you're super tired. Because then we say you sleep. I will do something, I guess. I got no idea. And then, hang on. What the hell is that going? Freaking got sent to Timbuktu, that one did. Eat us. Smoke us. Let's go, my friend. Ow. I got shot in my penis. It hurt.
We have lost objective Edward.
Medic! Medic. Funny. Oh man, your sleep routine, diet, and focus is bad. That is basically when you're in the university though. Oh, that sounds terrifying. But hopefully, you get some balance. Because dude, like sleep's important, like for real. Like, I know I'm one to talk as well because my sleep routine is shite. But if you don't have sleep, you're groggy. If you're groggy, you don't learn. If you don't learn, then you fail, and then you're just sadness.
We have lost objective Duff.
Hang on, checking. Oh, I'm so bad. Can I just die? Oh, my friends, they're everywhere.
I followed your footsteps.
You should never follow my footsteps. My footsteps are met with death and agony, my dear. Oh, because my wife was there behind me. She was following me. Oh. Oh, bro, properly, like, what do you call that? Baited me. I was also gonna attack him or melee him, but he did the meleeing first. Man had the foresight of a legend. What are you? Crazy ass brother. Ah! Oh, they're all spawning. I got so confused. I'm like, brother wasn't there. Brother appeared. I didn't hear sounds. You're gonna fail. No. Have faith. Until you get the results. It's like Schrodinger's like results. Until you get your results, technically you've not failed. And if you've technically not failed, we trust you. You've got this, bro. What the fuck?
We are losing objective.
Someone see that? Bro just teleported into my DMs. Hang on. Oh, I'm so bad. Why? This is like, I swear it's because it's 2 a.m. and my brain is like, yes. Either that or I just suck. Which is more likely, chat? Me sucking or... hang on. I mean, technically 30 for 27 isn't bad. but my usual is like 30 for 4 or 30 for 5. So we will say those are not good. Definitely. You're doing good?
I'm making shotgun practice.
You're doing shotgun practice? Oh, listen to that. Ah. Oh, did you hear the absolute trash talk of this lady? She just said, oh, she's already good at sniping, so now she's learning to shotgun. That's what we like to hear. Cute. In regards to your question, Harry, a more important question is this with regards to game design or full like game creation and programming as well? Because there's like two different sides of that coin, I want to say. Oh, so just snapping my neck here. I have a woot woot. I have my woot woot chat. The woot woot, which is a Oh, I just realized. Hang on. Game design only, so no programming. In my opinion, if there's not going to be any programming, and it's game design only, I would reckon Unreal Engine. The reason is, like, a lot of the industry is moving to UE, and after this game, I'll do a little overview why. Because it's easier to, like, showcase, but like, I won't show you, but I can just talk about it. Basically, a lot of jobs now are UE. Unity has kind of been shunned after their last licensing debacle, even though it got resolved. It's still being shunned. And in terms of the future, I've got a feeling it's going to be in two camps. People are either going to use Unreal Engine if they're making like 3D for the fidelity, or they're going to be using some kind of derivative 2D. Okay. There we go, that works. Sorry. You'll be back in like a couple seconds, hopefully. My OBS did the thing again where it decides to randomly, after a certain point in time, just turn off, which is fun. But in terms of like engines, I'd suggest, or I suspect, it's going to go in two camps. You're going to get your mid-sized indie studios who are going to want to do 3D work, Unreal. You're going to get your 2D side, which is probably going to go towards Godot or more obscure engines. Or, you're going to get studios making their own engines and like things like Monogame, Bevy, etc. And welcome back, my friend. But in terms of like programming is fairly straightforward. If you can write a list of instructions to someone on how to do something, that is the first steps to programming, which obviously has a very common name, which is called logical reasoning, and like the thinking part. Because if you can do that, you're in. Like it's not technical. The more technical side of programming and stuff comes in when you're dealing with very small amounts. What the hell? I felt like a weird hitch there when I shot. More technical sides. Like as an example, you're dealing with like GPU back buffers and oh lord, I knew I was gonna die. Yeah, exactly. Like I'd recommend, if you want to play around Unreal, if Unreal is a bit heavy for the laptop, Unity is fine. There's hang on, I'm gonna do a thing. Hang on, I'm quickly gonna swap you while we're in game, just quickly to the desktop. You'll see a nice little desktop, right? Because I'm gonna do the classic thing, except instead of paint like Pirate Software does, I'll use, ignore that, that's the idea for a game. I've got a thing. So you in a game, if I draw this, right, this is not a game, but like this is like a box, you can think of what you got. I don't know why I chose red. Let me change that to like a blue. There we go. If you imagine, this is like your timeline, right? Of like, not timeline, but like everything you need to make up a game, right? So I'd say like 70% of what you need to make a game from like maybe not 70, maybe let's say like a 60%. Like I'm just gonna like 60%, right? That I'd say is your programming side, right? So just like a PR for programming. The remaining this side, the 40%, that's the artistic side. Because if you don't know how to make a game, fundamentally, you can't make the game look good. If you make a game that plays fundamentally like garbage but looks great, it's not going to be good. But inversely as well, if you make a game that's fundamentally data-wise amazing, but artistic-wise it looks garbage, it's not going to go good. But I think the problem that happens is, like, people that are more artistic oftentimes try and shun the programming side, because I found in the industry a lot, programmers are snobby. Very big snobby bastards. It's really funny because I don't have like a game. Hello, Wild Fungi and Carter. I think there's other people from Shorts. I'm just going to explaining on a diagram, which I don't ironically have because I've not considered doing game dev on Shorts, which is funny. But onto that topic, artists tend to avoid programming because programmers often have a snobby attitude of not wanting to, like, say, oh no, if you're not smart enough, you can't do it. No. It's as simple as, can you write a list of instructions for someone to do? Like, as an example, to make a cake. Take this, mix it, do the thing, and now you're happy. Now you have cake, and now you can eat your cake, right? Sick. If you can do that, you can program, right? Like, yeah, I know I'm oversimplifying it, but as an example, game engines like I've got it installed. This one. Yeah, I'll just show a quick example, right? As an example. Do I have any projects open? I don't think I do. Not really. That's garbage. Let me just do like Testington. This is like just gonna be like a testing, just to show you what I mean, right? Like how programming easy it is. Not easy in like a sense of it's easy, but like in a sense of people tend to over snobify it, which is what I call it. So if we go here, just gonna make a brand new thing. I don't care about the name, right? So as an example, if you wanted to, so like as an example, in Godot, it's got a concept of just ready, which is like what happens when you come in, right? As an example. But if you wanted to, as an example, just add like a couple of numbers together, right? Like we'll say var, like we've got a number A, which is 10, a number B, which is say 5, and you want to add them together, right? You just go like, hang on, oh, English is hard, oh, I can't type. The second people are watching my screen, I can't type, there you go. That, right? That's very basic stuff. If you can do basic things like that, and you build on your knowledge, and you understand why you're doing stuff, not the what, not the how you're doing it, but the why you're doing it, you build the fundamentals, you're gonna go. And what I mean by that is, if you get problems in a game, and you're building it yourself, if you don't know, as an example, you're getting frame drops, why you're getting frame drops, it's bad. Now, not everyone can program. I know that's a very basic example, but like not everyone can program, right? In the sense of some people are more artistically aligned. So if you ask even if you explain to them programming on like explain like I'm a 5 level or a way they understand it, they simply struggle. I work with people, which is a prime example. Some people are front-end engineer gods, right? I just wanted to show that, and then like the diagram because I had to. But they can't do back-end at all. They really struggle, and I'll switch just back to the gaming side. They really struggle with like the back-end side. So the reason I bring that up is my company has started a new initiative to try and make all our engineers T-shaped, which basically means they're going to try and make us do more work for the same pay, effectively, because they don't want to hire more people, which is effectively oftentimes what happens. Or that's how I see it. But yeah, I mean, I found like if you just understand a smidgen of programming, it's going to help. Because the reason I say that, oftentimes what happens in collaboration with like your artists, which again will probably be like if you don't do programming where you fall in, is they'll go, come on, peek me, bitch. They'll go and say, okay, we've got this, we've made a couple of templates, have the artist hook everything up together and build it. Because your programmers will oftentimes, if you work like in a company, based off what I've heard in industry, I've not worked in a game programming company, but based on what I've heard, your programmers will basically go and build the Lego blocks. Then your artists and game design people will go and use those Lego blocks to build out your characters, your destructible things, etc., your environments. Now, do you need to know programming to use those little Lego blocks? Of course not. You don't need at all. Is it worth knowing how things work? Yes. Do you want to be a massive... Hang on. Did I just hear something? No. Ha! I can't blow myself up. Sad. Hang on. One sec, chat. Do you... Ah, there's a guy behind me. Programming basics. So the question, rather, just before I answer that, is: do you ever consider yourself potentially learning, or not learning, but wanting to make your own game? Would you ever consider, like, from a solo perspective? Holy shit! I'm like busy just checking chat in case you replied. Making your own game. If the answer is yes, I'd say so, because you do get my life. You do get Unreal Engine, which uses blueprints, right? Which means you don't need to know how to program. You stick things together. And I think just understanding from like a... Because... Actually, you know what? Inversely, you know what I would say? Because there's been a lot of successful games being made without programming, right? And I know it's funny because I'm like a programming theorist in like the way of, holy shit, I can't see while I'm I'm like checking chat. But like what I mean is I love programming, right? That's why I have 2 jobs. Not because I need 2 jobs, but because I love programming and it builds my skills, right? For me, I don't feel like I'm working when I program. Which, to be fair, is a oh shit. Ow. Is a toxic trait, as I was saying before I got distracted. ADHD, let's go. But do I think programming, maybe not programming, but logical reasoning and thinking, I think that is a far more useful skill as a game designer. If you wanted, and I see you typed yes, you want to build your own game solely by yourself. If you do, you're gonna have to learn some form of programming unless you... Ow. I can't see on this map. This map is like my bane of my eyes. Unless you use Unreal Engine, you're gonna have to learn to program. Unity doesn't have official visual scripting support. It does have community plugins like Playmaker, as an example, which basically do what Unreal does. Godot doesn't have it, but I think someone is working on a plugin for that. But then again, right, the point comes, if you have... Oh shit. Oh, I just like barely saw the bro. If you've got... Okay, dude's dead. Sick. If you've got core logical understanding of what you... Hang on. Oof, rip, brother. Logical understanding of what you want to achieve, why you want to achieve it. Yeah? I'd always say learning a basic programming language can help you, but focus more on logical reasoning. I went in a massive circle to just get to the thing of logical reasoning. Yeah, I mean, Unreal Engine, I don't think I've got Unreal installed at the moment, because I kind of made up my mind of I'm building my own game engine, slowly. Well, building the game engine for the proper game, and then for the temporary game to initiate funds, I'm using Godot. But to answer your question, without getting off topic, which ADHD helps a lot with. Hang on. Debate. There we go. Hang on. 1 second. I'll answer your question in a sec. We're reverse speaking the reverse speaks.
We have taken objective apples.
There we go. To answer your question, you potentially can. Unreal Engine has a lot of ways you can, if you learn how to use it, you can make money. As an example, you can learn how to become a character compositor. You know, your programmer makes the Lego blocks, like your actor components. So as an example, they make the movement component, the shooter component, the damage components, and you wire everything up, and then you make the enemies and the units. You could go through the the visual effects side, where they bring you in, you make visual effects for them, they pay you. That's a good shout. Another option could be level design, right? Or even asset creation, like 3D modeling, because oftentimes, like as an example with myself, I am not artistic. I'm about as artistic as this tree over here. I mean, that's kind of artistic though, to be fair. I'm more like this rock. Yeah, I'm like that rock. There you go. Little rock. I have no artistic bone in me, but I can program. So my thing, what I'm doing is I'm scaffolding all my game logic at the moment and everything I need to build out the game and to make it schmexy and good, and then I can just slap paint on it, which is the art. But if, as an example, I was a skilled artist, I can tell you right now, I would not be used programming, because the reason is, like, do you know the game Choo Choo Charles, as an example? If you know the game Choo Choo Charles, that guy didn't write a single line of code. He used Unreal Engine, he used the visual scripting, and he made his own, oh shit, come on. Ah, man, I ran out of ammo. Made the entire game with just blueprints. That's it. So, thinking about that, right, man? Choo Choo Charles was a massive success. And it's just in blueprints. Now, if you want, like, whatchamacallit, English is hard, man, sorry. It's like, English is not my first language. If you wanted some, like, specific game engine advice, etc. Oh shit. In my YouTube account profile, I actually have a Discord link. If you wanted to join the Discord, and then I can actually, if you had any questions, like answer, because I'm more than happy, always helping people. Just because, you know, knowledge costs nothing, and why should knowledge be, as you mentioned previously, only be available to those who can afford it? I always help people, I train people up, so feel free. Hang on. I could smell him, chat. Oh, I could smell him. Ah, you already joined. In that case, if you have like any other specific questions or you wanted things, feel free to ask. Or even like if you wanted to, like, if you don't feel comfortable in like the open settings, you know, what do you call it, like DMs, I'm always happy to help. Because I know some people in like public questionnaires, they feel embarrassed because it makes them potentially feel like maybe they're stupid. I had people like that before who had that like kind of thinking. Oh, correct. Which obviously it doesn't, but oh shit. No, anytime, man. Like, I'm always that's why I actually had an original stream, like, where was it? Oh, I think it was like 2 months ago, where I did a wee little game programming thing. Oh, dude, you say that. My first uni I went to, by the way, just for reference, I don't have a degree, fun fact. I'm just a very naturally inquisitive person, because I dropped out of university. I was like, why am I going to uni? They're not teaching me anything. So I joined, I got a job at a company with my skill set I had. And from there, it's just snowballed, because I was literally like, bro, like, as you said, they don't teach you anything. Well, not anything. Some universities really do teach, and they teach well. Bitch, get wrecked. I was sound of fucking hell, lad. Not give me PTSD. Oh, behind, I'm coming. Oh, we're getting shot at. But yeah, man, like, sorry, what I was actually trying to get to is, oh, hi, buddy. Ah, my mouse, mouse got stuck. Is, yeah, what I was trying to say before I got, like, interrupted 4 times mid my own thoughts, by my own thoughts, is, my first university courses that I went to, they were so jumbled. they were literal garbage. The second university, which was University of Warwick, really good teaching standards, like really good teaching standards. I learned like a lot, but I learned more that to do what I wanted to do, which was basically being able at the time to bring my wife over. I kind of needed cash, and to get cash, I can't go through my 4-year uni thing. I kind of had to get a job, so I just used my programming knowledge and skills to effectively, at that point, do stuff. Oh lord, brother! Oh, you're disgusting, sir. Yeah, exactly. Like, and I kind of, because the reason why university didn't work for me was I have, as I mentioned before, people don't know that I have ADHD, which is really hard in university. It means like I struggle to focus on a lot of things, and the only way like I can focus if a topic really interests me. And at the time, our university went fully online. Ah, you bitch! I'm trying to talk about life and university, man. Just stop reading at me. Yeah, sorry. And at the time it was COVID, so it means all the lectures were online, which was even worse. So I would find myself in the lecture, like maybe camera off, playing video games because I lost interest halfway through what the lecturer was saying. Now, was it the lecturer's fault? No, but I think the style of teaching for some people doesn't fit. So ADHD is attention deficit disorder, or ADD is the thing they call it. It's basically a thing where people get, some people have this condition where it's not a mental condition. Well, it's a mental condition, but not like the crazy type. It's a disorder where people often tend to not be able to focus at all because their brain is like jumbling. Well, we're gonna lose in a sec. Hang on, I can explain this here. Hang on. So let's get pink for a brain. Let's get pink for a brain. Here we go. That's a nice brainy color, right? Hang on. Let me quickly make a brand new. Let's do game dev. So I'm just making a brand new game dev scene, just so the lovely people can see what I'm doing. So we're gonna do display capture. Where's my display capture?
You're done, huh?
No, I'm explaining something to someone. Hang on, display capture. There we go. I just want to add something in, just so that people can see what I'm talking about. Right click, primary, transform, fit to screen. One sec, my friends. I link to game dev. There we go. And then we're going to transition to game dev. There we go. Fantastic. You should now be able to hopefully see the lovely little drawing that I'm about to do. I just had to quickly fix the OBS on the side because it was very, very, very ugly. So, to get to the lovely McTalkingtons of what I mean, and if OBS will actually, it's not sticking, it's freaking annoying, is normal people, like, we're gonna say this is normal brain. Okay, that's not normal brain, that's like very wonky brain. But imagine I drew a normal brain, right, as an example. Normal people's thoughts in the lecture go, like as an example, I'm teaching you what a book is, right? Normal people go, book. Book is this. I have seen this, right? I now associate that with a book. ADHD people, which will draw basically like just a mess, oftentimes, it basically goes like this. Your teacher tells you, this is a book, right? You go, oh, that's a book. That book is square. But it's not actually square, it's more of a rectangle. And you go, it's a rectangle, but it's got rectangles on the inside. So you basically get to the point where like ADHD people often break things down super linearly. A good example, right, is if someone asks you, like, what is, as an example, 11 times 2. Right, it's a really stupid example. Like, you go 11 times 2. Most people go, oh, it's just 22, because you know it's 22. Oftentimes, I found, this is by like people I know in my life that are ADHD. ADHD people go, oh, 11 times 2, that is 10 times 2 plus 1 times 2, and then you add them together in your brain, and it goes, okay, well, that's 20, and that's 20 plus 2. That means it's 22. But what a lot of people have, also, that with ADHD, what I have the problem with, which is a lot of things, a lot of people with ADHD, that's really not a brain. Imagine that was a brain. I'm trying to draw a brain. That's not a brain. That's like a smoky cloud of death. I don't know what that is. But imagine this. Normal people use it in a lecture, right? Your teacher explains everything. Normal people absorb it. It goes in the brain. Sick. ADHD people is like this. Like imagine that this was like your lecture time graph, right? As an example. Like over time, he talks, blah, 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 blah. ADHD people, your graph looks like this. The lecturer talks, you lose interest, literally, like you go below the graph. It's not there. You're not there. You're in your own world. Maybe you check your phone, you do something. Then all of a sudden, like, oh shit, I need to be in the lecture. You spike back, pay attention a lot for a very small amount of time, lose interest, and you spike back down again. And this basically just keeps on happening. Now, you do have the other side of the spectrum of ADHD, which is not the inattentive type. You've got the hyperfocus. The hyperfocus people go, ooh, it's a lecture. I like the lecture. And then by the end of the lecture, they're basically like, imagine like that, right? They pay attention like that. That's the average, like, if you're the hyperfocus, that. They're like sick. And then by the end, if we draw an inverse energy graph, like, imagine this is like attention over time, and this is energy over time. For people who are hyper-focused, it basically goes energy, 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 and then when the lecture's done, it's just gone. Because they're like, oh shit, I don't need to focus anymore, and they relax their body, and all of a sudden, it's like battery is like literally... That looks like a nipple, not a battery. But like battery is empty, you need a recharge. That really looks very sus. On the inattentive scale, oftentimes what you have, if we're doing like, let's just do the attention over time scale, you have energy over time. Oftentimes, the energy is more like, oh, I'm here, I don't have energy. Oh, I'm doing whatever I want. Now I've got energy, and it's like, oh, I need to now listen to this. So now my energy is gone, and then it's back up again. So you basically have this entire horrible cycle of people with ADHD effectively struggle to stay on topic because their brain is basically going from, hey, I have X, X is Y, but because X is Y, doesn't that mean because Y is also Z, that then X is Z? Because their brains bounce around, and their brain, ADHD people often, I found with like people like I've spoken to anyway, maybe like the people who say are different, the brains are so like fast, and they bounce around so friggin' fast, you end up with going nowhere. Also, you have people, you also have ADHD. You're like, I would say don't just like claim you have. I would say like do proper screeners, because like sometimes it's just people with like poor habits. Because like how I found out I had ADHD. I was literally in a conversation with my dad, right? My dad was talking, I was talking, he said something, my brain went, oh, I'm tired of this conversation, I'm gonna go there. Literally, just like the straight line there. And then I was like, literally, hang on, wait, my dad is looking at me with a blank face, like literally just like that, effectively. And I was like, hang on, wait a second. And I was like, what did you just say? And my dad explained it, and I was like, oh shit. And then I did the things, and then it was like, yes, Juan has the ADH of the Ds, and I did the things, and I do. Unfortunately, in the UK, they're like, well, because it's not impacting your daily life, which it is, I don't get treatment, which is fine. Like, I wouldn't take the meds anyway, but now you know what ADHD or ADD, which is often called attention deficit disorder. People struggle to focus because their brains literally just jump around. Like, as an example, right? Give an example. You've noticed this. I'll be on topic A. All of a sudden, I jump to topic B. You'll say something, and then in topic B, I'll jump to your topic, segue to another topic, and I'm like, hang on, actually back to where I was, and then suddenly back to where I was. Like, that happens because the brains always like want to get what it wants out as fast because like the brain is tuned so fast. And oftentimes, sorry, we'll get back to the games in a sec. If I'm still in, okay, cool, I'm still in. I'll just spawn, just so I don't time out. Oftentimes, what ADHD people have is analysis paralysis. I have that, and it's hard. What does that mean, you might ask? Well, you have an assignment, right? Which is, hey, I'm really trying to draw in perspective. Your assignment is 2,000 words, as an example. It's not a lot for an assignment. It's like an average uni assignment. Your brain goes, 2K. That's a lot. That's a lot of words. I don't want to do that. Because then you're like over analyzing of, okay, for 2K, like let's say one page is approximately 500 words. If you like don't paragraph, if you paragraph, you're looking more like what, like 400-ish words? That's 400, I swear. Not a sheep. 400. So your brain goes, but that's like, let's say an average of like 4 to 8 pages of like writing I have to do. That's a lot of work. If I output that work to when I need to do it, I can probably do that in like 20 minutes compared to my normal thing. And then you basically just keep on shoving this down the road and you never ever end up doing it, which also is a bad habit of just maybe procrastination. But like as an example with the game I'm working on, my analysis paralysis is, I've got problem X. Now problem X, as an example, is I wanted to have a reusable weapon. Right, as an example, very basic concept. My brain was like, okay, I need a weapon. But the weapon needs to have an attack. It needs to have an sprite, because it's a 2D game. I'm not doing 3D because I suck at 3D. It needs to have a sprite. But then it also needs to have stats, which will just like, with an S+. Okay, but with the stats then, it needs to also have its like custom, like animations. But then maybe I also want modifiers. And then at that point, that all seems like a bunch of shite I have to do. My brain gets tired and then just like goes, nope, never mind, we're trash canning it. Imagine that's a trash can, not a guy with a hat. Instead, what we should do, and what I'm trying to do, I've read a couple of like articles and books on this, is you go, my weapon is this, which is a sword. Sick. My sword, you build my sword, right? Like, imagine you build my sword. Holy shit, I can't type. Right, my sword. Then you go, okay, my sword. I'd like my sword to have gems, because my sword could have modifiers. You then build, holy crap, imagine that's a gem in the middle of like the hilt. Now you've got a gem. Now you've got modifiers. And now you're like, okay, cool. I've not got modifiers. I kind of want to change how my sword looks. So then you go and you change how your sword can look. And now, all of a sudden, your sword is like a really fancy falchion with like maybe like the gem on the hilt. So you break it down step by step and digest it. And that's the only way I found with myself and some other people who have ADHD to work. Otherwise, my friend, it physically can't. Like, I'm putting us back just into the what? Hang on. It's stuck. It doesn't want. Hang on. One sec. Okay, there we go. That's doing that. Now I need to do that, and now I need to switch to. Allow me to. Hang on. Link, game dev. But I want to switch to that. Hang on. Is it bugged again? Okay, it's bugged. You're just gonna have to play it like this. It's fine. But yeah, at the long end talk of my conversation and info dump. Yes. Holy shit, we're losing so bad.
We have lost objective butter.
Because there's nobody in the server. Just yeah, ADHD is a bitch. But if you tame it, you have the power to do the Lord's work. Yes. And what we'll do, because this side it's 2:46. We'll join one last server, this one. We'll play one last game, unless this one like kills over and dies. And then we'll say goodnight, because Harry, you need to sleep. It's now like, brain doing math, 7. And my bro, your body don't like that. You need to give it a chance to rest. What do you mean? You're telling me I just joined a brand new server and it's empty? Is it possible that there's just no servers now? It is. It is exactly 2:47 in the morning. Which could mean, lads, we may have to give it a wee call. 51 dice official, new conquest naval battles. Sure.
During the Great War, conquering enemy
Yeah.
strongholds often meant facing
Exactly. You have to tame it.
it.
I don't know what that is. You have to tame it, and it's really hard. Like, for real, like, as an example, because I'm sharing my entire screen, I can quickly do that. That is incredibly weird. Okay. If I tab out, like, what I mean by that is, like, as an example. Let me just open this up real quick. This is just a code editor, but what I wanted to show... Oh, Lord. Which one was it? This one? Yes, this. This was the start of basically building my own game engine. Now, please ignore all the code files that are open, that I've written. Close all tabs. Close all tabs. Close all tabs, yeah. So, I basically had to break down for the game engine. I need input. I need saving. And then I just used Monogame as a base. I wrote each thing independently. But for me, like, what worked as an example, I'm just going to show, like, as an example. This entire file, as an example, is 300 lines of code. I'm not going to bore people with what it was. But what I had to do, I had to sit down and say, okay, I need to support keyboards and gamepads. So I went, okay, I need to know my previous and my current states for buttons. I need my gamepads. But I probably also want to keep a track of all the gamepads that are connected to the PC. Okay, I don't need a mouse for if I have a mouse and keyboard. Right, I do. And I've got just override for like custom inputs, right? And then if we just go to like the process as an example, my brain, this is the only way I could like solve this for me, was literally going, I've got my previous and current states for everything. Okay, what do I need to do? Well, I kind of need to check, has my mouse changed or my keyboard state changed? I have. Therefore, I'm not using a gamepad. I'm using my keyboard. Otherwise, obviously in this case we check for gamepad and then set the gamepad to true if you click something. And then we update stuff. That was the only way for me, so I just had to show that, like I could actually get like that like little monogame project done. Because what is this? This is interesting. Oh geez. But yeah, sorry, as I was saying, like the only way I could get that working for me, man, was to break it down. Bitch. Into digestible little tasks. And then with the oh, this is really awkward. Hang on. It
halfway there.
Rip. I broke it angled.
We have lost objective done.
Yeah, man. Like, you can do it. It's just, it takes discipline. And not to quote, like, the John Wick movie, it takes discipline and focus. It really does. But it is worth it. Like, it's just... It takes time getting used to what works for you. Because what works for you, my dude, may not work for everyone. So, like, as an example, for the previous guy who was in the chat who also has struggles with the form of it, what I do doesn't work for him. What works for him is exactly tiny steps. What he needs
we have lost objective
is oh shit, I'm gonna die. Ow. What he needs is motivation to do it, like a cause. Like as an example, with like the business thing he's doing now, he kind of got motivation of he needs money, so he's gonna do it, and then it worked. It's beautiful, but tiny steps, tiny baby steps. And then once you get into a groove of what works for you, man, that is when Is that an enemy one? No, that's ours. Okay. Let's swim under the water for a bit. Why not? Because it's a long-ass freaking swim to the beach. That's pretty cool. But yeah, outside of that, man, like, honestly, if you think you do have, watch a couple of videos of how people recommend to not fight ADHD, but like how they tame theirs, and like try and use some of the techniques, because as we mentioned, not everything works for everyone. Some people have specific ways, other people's just literally raw dog their entire routine and just go, if I don't complete anything, it's not going to happen. So like a good example was I saw, oh shit, I saw a little, I'm gonna just try and go here.
We have taken
Crap, bro literally debated me. I saw shorts once where it was like living with an ADHD person, and I was literally, it was like, can you go to the shop and get this? I'm like, okay, but then they were in the kitchen making bread, and they're like, oh, I can't go to the shop yet because I need to clean up. Oh, but I'm eating, so I first need to finish eating and then clean up. So then they start cleaning up while eating, and then they're like, okay, while I'm cleaning, I may as well do XYZ. And then it basically went like, after like 2 hours, like, hang on, wasn't I supposed to do something? I was like, oh yeah, I was supposed to go to the shop. And it's just like, why are you hitting me in the fields? I do not appreciate getting called out like this, bro. It's just like, yes. I was really tempted to shoot that just for comedic effect, but I decided not to. But yeah, after this one, bro, they're on crack. Let me join a squad. Just because I can't be asked. Bro is sniping with the anti-vehicle kit. That's terrifying. Hang on. Did I just hear 1,000? Oh, it's probably that guy. Oh, we don't care. Yeah, as I was saying, after this one, Harry, I'll be calling it tonight because it's 3. I think my wife is sleepy behind me and she's waiting for me. And you also need to sleep because, my good sir, it is friggin' 7 in the morning. I mean, you're gonna wake up like tonight, but... because I accidentally had to restart it and I forgot to put it to low latency. Yeah, that was like a wee bit back. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. I'll probably be on streaming, but because I've got work on Monday, I'll probably, sadly, only stream, I'll probably stream from like a 6 to like a 10 p.m. my time. Which, if it was 2 your side at 10 when I started streaming, 4 hours back, so like at maybe at like 10 or 8 your time, just because. Oh lord. Yeah, I agree. Scheiße. Damn it. Yeah, I got work and I don't want to stream until 2 in the morning and then have to go to work and then be like, why am I tired? Because you streamed until 3 a.m. in the morning, Juan. That's why you're tired. Yes. If not, if I don't stream tomorrow, I often stream like every weekend, providing like I don't get bombarded with tickets to do. I usually try and do Friday, Saturday, Sundays, just because weeks are so busy. You got class. Oof. Oof, brother. Brother, oof. That is... Ooh, geez, that ship got nuked. Oh, hang on. I'm gonna get sniped again. But yeah, no, like, ooh, hang on. We'll get to this. Take it a sec. I can't speak. My brain is overloaded with, like, things I need to do. There we go. Hang on. I'll be able to speak in a sec once my brain calms down from this like assault. Ironic, I'm playing an assault, so it's even funnier. Ah! Bro was debating me. But yeah, otherwise, I'll definitely be streaming Friday or Saturday, or both next week, or this week, not the next week, because we're almost in the new week. I'm always available for a chat on the Discord. Discord is a wee bit dead at the moment because I don't have a lot of free time. I used to chat a lot in there and keep the community active, but oof, man, like, work on both fronts got mental because I got moved to another team in the day job, which is sadness. And in the secondary night job, I got the product almost is launching. So, well, it's launched, but like it's almost stable launched. Does that make sense? But yes, it's all good shit. Because remember, your own health is important, Harry. Remember, because you're a wizard, Harry. I had to. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I had to make the jokes, man. What? That's a weird bug. What the? You seen this?
We have lost objective Charlie.
Game. Oh no. That was funny. Hang on. Did I hear someone else? Nope, but there's a boat. That's not my problem. Yeah, we lost B. That's not my problem. Exactly. You're Gandalf. Does that mean you've also got the glorious beard of Gandalf? Oh, yeah, I'm not dealing with that. Fuck that. No, thank you. 1, 2, right now. Ow. 1, 2, right now. You go 1, 2, right now. 1, 2, there you go. Oh. I'm not dealing with that. I'm really not. I'm just like, nah. Boys, y'all can suck these 2 big 2s, and I'm eating that. You got that height. Yeah, through, 1 for 3 ain't bad. You got the height, but no beard. Fair. Just like IRL, like, fair. Yeah. Okay, bet. I'm gonna get absolutely decimated in like 5 seconds. So they should spawn there, or there on the edge. This gun is just really bad at range, which sucks incredibly. I need to like get used to the average like flick distances. So it's like there. Yeah, there you go. See? Hang on. There you go. Oh, there we go. Ow. Ow. Brother took out his anger on me. Using his little rolling. Okay, so there's a guy over there I don't care about. He can come deal with me when he wants to. Hang on. There you go. No, I could try and fight the dude. I could. But where's the fun in trying to fight? No, there's 2.
We have taken objective.
Hang on. Ow. Ow. Oh, man. Like, the entire squad are rolling up. Come on, son. Oh. That is the Pepega. To be honest, oh, well, at least my team showed up after I died. Which is a win. I don't want to be the one to drive the boat, thank you. Hi. Ah. Holy shit. Bro is a mad lad. Shot me out of the boat. I was lying down. I am just in awe. That's in. Alright, get out. No, I wanna fucking. Oh, we're literally on the enemy boat. That's funny. Oh, so they parked. Okay, that's smart. So they parked the boat for spawning. Now my question is, can we actually get in there? Or am I gonna die? Probably gonna die, am I not? I just wish I could see. Get the water out of my eyes. What do we have? I heard sound effects of water slushing, so I wasn't sure. No, okay, we're good. We're good, shit. We're good. We're slow like that. Oh, Lord.
We have taken objective Edward.
Come on. There we go. Nice. We've got F. We've got E. But no D. That is deplorable. I don't know. I'm trying to find a word. I'm drinking water. Hang on, Chad. You're going to have to look at the wall. Yes. We're drinking water now. And we are going to now run. There's just, they've got a Zeppelin again? All I've got is depression, I guess. It's like, hang on. Am I hearing? Oh, okay, I heard the guy behind me. Oh, I heard something. I was like, hang on, I'm hearing stuff. It's like, am I going insane? No, Juan. Oh. Ha. That's Zeppelin.
Da drüben, feindlicher Speer!
I'm disappointed. I wanted to go knife the brother. Game! Let me shoot, game! Come on! Right, he's there. Right there. Too low. Right there. Too low. Hang on. I swift! Thank you! This is... Hi, B! Oh. This is the most... What do you call it? Like, deja vu that's happened. I swear... Okay, hang on. I was there. If this guy is where I think he is... Oh my... Yeah, no. I've lived this day. Thank you, deja vu. Can you go away, please? Like, because like the second he gave me the ammo, and I did like the little head shake of like thank you, I was literally like, I've lived this day. I know there's a guy here. I'm like, I'm getting deja vu for that, but I won't get deja vu for freaking winning the lottery. Friggin' Chinese level. Okay, no, actually, made in China nowadays is actually a compliment, to be fair. Like, what's poorly made nowadays? I don't know what's poorly made anymore nowadays, but like whatever used to be poorly made, it's like because like if you hang on, just like do a reload, boom, double down. Yeah, no, I'm just like. I knew the guy was there because like deja vu moment. There's like, but there's a guy here, and I know the guy by the rock. Like, what? Either that, or I've played this map, and these people have the exact same strats every time they play together. Which, to be fair, that's maybe more likely than having future deja vu moments of Battlefield, which is very depressing if that's the case. Ow! You shot me in my toes. I was hiding with the hopes of flanking, because if all flanked, chat, it would have been glorious. Oh shit, they're bringing in the big guns. This is the most anticlimactic game with like nobody in there. It's very weird. There is, well, there's people in it, but what I mean by nobody in it is like it feels so empty. Hang on. There we go. Go. Oh shit. Game! I'm accidentally out-tabbing myself. Now. Walking towards the floor. Ah! Bro literally went, no, chief. I mean, to be fair, I could extend the favor and run with a revolver. The only reason, what time do I go to work? Sorry, I didn't realize that was a question. And yes, the stream is delayed, unfortunately, quite heavily because I didn't notice when I reset the stream up after the first crash, it wasn't on low latency, which is sad. Oh, ow. But sorry, to answer your question, I usually go to work at like 9 on the dot. I work from home though, so it luckily means I get out of bed exactly at 8:55, so that I don't sound sleepy in the morning standards. I would have been sick. Hang on, we got this. It's high noon. We're playing Overwatch. We're playing as McCree, I think, the guy with a revolver, and it's like, it's high noon. Come on, lads.
Flugzeug, seht ihr das?
There's an airplane. Hang on. Oh no! I was trying to be. This was the most anticlimactic game. I don't like this server. But I do think now that the game's over, I'm gonna stop the stream, which is unfortunate for the people who just joined, sadly, because Harry needs to go to sleep. It's 3 a.m. here, so we need sleep. So everybody, have a very lovely rest of your night. I'll put the thing on ended, even though like I can't. Okay, it's just physically bugged. Okay, my OBS, this is amazing. It's physically bugged out. I physically can't. I have an starting screen and ended screen, but I physically am not allowed to change it. It's like bugged out. That's amazing. So if I click game, okay, hang on. There we go. It was just the studio mode that was bugged out. You don't need sleep. Well, Harry, you might not need sleep, my friend. I do. Because I also have a meeting with a buddy nearby. We're going to go play little BB tiny whoops. Wait, I don't have ended set up on the other on the baby stream. Hang on. Baby stream, which is the short stream. When I refer to baby stream, it's like the YouTube shorts, because I do dual streams, yes. But for anybody who has liked this and would like to stay up to date with the content, as always, I have to plug myself at the end. We will be streaming probably, hopefully, maybe, tomorrow. Otherwise, it'll be the next time we stream, which will be in... Hang on, how did I do the starting stream? Which will be next weekend, as always. And if you want to stay up to date with stuff, feel free to join the Discord. It's very much dead, but the more people we have, the more people we chat. Which is, you know, always good. By the way, the people on Shorts are literally seeing a live me just like building out this like ends scene. There you go, stream ended. Fantastic, lock it. So now I can go to ended, and then never mind. Studio mode is just fully bugged. Fine, we'll just click on ended. There you go. And none of those things are filled in, as you can see. My YouTube's not filled in. I actually downloaded this thing the other day, and I was like, I like the colors. I'll see if I like this, or am I going to design my own? But, alas, have a lovely good one, people who are still in here, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye!